Oh, God, okay.
Oh, no, it does actually move in a weird way. Now I've seen it up close. Watch how it moves.
It's a weird
Why did it gallop?
Yeah, it's like galloping, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you see how long those back legs were?
What the fuck? That one fucked me up, man.
I don't...
But it looks like a person.
Even the shape
but it's
of it.
just not moving right.
Talk too loud.
You dirty cunt.
What is up, everybody?
Ladies and
welcome
sperms.
to another episode of Squishy. The Squishy Boys are back again.
Ooh, it's squishy.
Who are the Squishy Boys? Well, first of all, I am everybody's favourite Kd Nathan. You dig?
Yeah, dig.
And I am joined, of course, by the man with 1,000 voices, and not all of them are in his head, because some are in his butt, some are in his toes, some are in his urethra, along with some kidney stones, Mr. Nathan
Yeah,
Parish.
found one behind the back of the sofa.
A kidney stone? Jesus.
Yeah.
What are
It
you
was a
doing
big
there?
fucker, man. I just flopped my dick over the side of the couch while I was lying on it and just fired that motherfucker.
Oh my God. Before we get into, actually, we'll let them know what the topic is roughly over this episode in just a moment.
I'm looking forward to this one.
Actually, let them know the topic first, and then
Shall
we'll
I?
quickly fire some plugs.
Shall I?
Yeah,
Let's
go
do
on.
it.
Let
Alright.
them know.
So, actually, yeah.
You don't have to tell them all of it.
I'm not going to tell you all of it, but what we're going to be looking at is a particular
Give a
Native
tease, you know.
American cryptid.
Tease there,
Yeah.
like
a little tease on the diddle.
tease on the titty.
Little
Yeah.
tease on the diddle.
Little titty tease.
Yeah.
There you go.
So what we're doing is we're going to be talking about, as I say, an ancient Navajo or just generally Native American cryptid, which some of you will have been more and more aware of recently, because
Really?
Skinwalkers have become kind of a thing.
Recently, though?
More so recently. There's been a bit of a resurgence in the interest of Skinwalkers.
Okay.
And-
I wonder, is there the reason behind that?
I'm not entirely sure. I think it's mostly just it's that thing. You know, it's that thing where we all know about the uncanny valley. You know, which is when
We
you
all
look
know
at-
about that.
Yeah.
Let's pretend that some people out there
Let's
don't.
pretend
know.
some people
Just
don't.
let 'em
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
So the uncanny valley is when you're looking at something that is trying to appear human, but it obviously isn't to you. So like a robot with like a fake skin
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff. You just look at it and you go, "Oh, that feels wrong. I don't like that."
You see it with like a lot of animals. Too.
Yeah.
A lot of Midlands comics.
Yeah. I can think of one off the top of my head, can't I? Hi there.
I think no, it's not fair to call him a comic. It's a bit of a sham, to be honest. Yeah, baby. Wordplay.
I'm not saying anything on that one.
I didn't say
Anyway,
anything. What are you talking about? I didn't say
what are
anything.
you saying?
What are you roll it back with everybody's favourite.
So yes, what was I saying? Yeah, so the uncanny valley is a thing that we all know about. Now, it is an actual phobia. It is a thing that happens when you are looking at like a computer-generated face on a movie, and you go
Yeah.
like, "Oh, that just looks wrong.
Yeah,
it
something off
feels
about
wrong,"
it.
and
Yeah.
it can actually make you feel a little bit like nervous, queasy,
That makes
weird.
sense. Yeah.
Now that means
Especially if you're
That
not completely
means-
sure why as well.
yeah, but
Yeah.
that's the thing. That means that is a phobia. And phobias only exist because we have previously come into contact with something that proves that phobia dangerous. For example, spiders, falling from heights, various things like that. These are all things that are naturally built into the human mind to say, watch the fuck out, that's going to hurt you.
Okay, I see where you're going.
And if you look at it under a brain scan, the uncanny valley effect gives you the exact same response.
Like you've seen something that you've seen before.
Like you've seen
Yeah.
something that you have seen before that is dangerous to you, that you know shouldn't be like that.
Yeah.
Now that suggests that at some point in our past, we have come into contact with something that looked human, but decidedly fucking wasn't.
Yeah. I like that theory, yeah. That's a cool theory.
So this is where Skinwalkers come into the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, I think that was a bit of a tease enough for now and then.
I think it is.
Okay, so before we get on, just to let you know where you can check out more of my stuff if you want to, because in all honesty, like an hour or two is just not enough of hearing my voice.
Yes,
Not-
nowhere near
It's
enough.
not even enough for me, and I'm
No.
editing it and hearing it all the time
Yeah.
as well. You know, God knows what it's like for all of you. But every Tuesday you can listen to me from 2 till 3 p.m. on Switch Radio, where I go through all the best tunes, all stuff going on in Birmingham or out Birmingham, some jokes, we have some facts, some laughs, a lot of silly schisms, and especially some fun, I can't say that, fun, silly schisms. Yeah. With everybody's favourite. I will be starting a brand new open mic night every Wednesday from the last Wednesday of September.
That's gonna be good.
6:30 till 8 p.m. It will be at Marshall's Coffee House and Bar, which is literally directly next to the Acox Green train station.
Easy to get to.
Perfect.
Lovely fucking transport.
And for drivers, and for drivers as well, it's just out of the clean air zone.
Which
as well.
is perfect.
Yeah. So there you go. Come on down. Drop me a line if you want to perform one of the gigs. Drop me a line of something else. You can perform at every gig.
Yeah.
Not really. I'm not into that. Drop me a bag.
Yeah.
Anyway, I suppose that'll be nice.
I think I'm spiking a bit.
Yeah, peaking.
Peeking.
You're looking a bit peaky.
I'm peeking out my patties.
Oh God.
There it is. Right, that's it. That's why. It's because the second one was too high. We're good.
We're good.
Yeah, we're good.
I think the second one. Yeah, I'm always happy to go a bit louder.
There we go. Yeah.
Get loud. Get loud.
Get low. Get lifted.
Get low. Get low. Get to stop with the window.
Get lifted. Get light. That's better.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. With everybody's favourite Kd Hinken. You dig?
As for me, my plugs aren't that big right now. I have taken a distinct step away from stand-up comedy due to, quite frankly, the state of the fucking entire scene.
Yeah. And we're not talking about Birmingham City Council running out of money and not being able to keep up the physical look of the area.
No.
That too, but that's not the reason.
I have decided that I have wasted enough time in just dealing with people who are not willing to meet people halfway. Yeah. So what I'm doing now...
Diplomatic way of putting it tonight.
Exactly. So what I'm going to be doing now instead is I'm going to be focusing a lot more on sketches, on little ditties for TikTok, on little shorts for YouTube.
Shorts, when they're still doing very popular. They
gotta bang out those shorts.
Get them in.
I'm going to be doing some versions of the sketch show. That's Post Apocalyptic Metal Treehouse. You can listen to that right now on any Spotify or SoundCloud, YouTube, iTunes, wherever you want to get your shit, man. You can listen to that stuff. Post Apocalyptic Metal Treehouse.
Put it in your butt and suck it. Don't stop talking.
Yeah.
Suck on my chocolate.
Salty mouth. Chuck 'em in the mouth and suck 'em.
Don't stop, baby.
Yeah. So there's going to be some shorts of those shorter sketches out there on YouTube for you to listen to on the shorts. Hopefully that will drive some people to listen to the actual show. That'd be lovely.
Yeah, shorts of Post-Apocalyptic Metal Treehouse. That's a must.
That's got to be there. It's got to be head of the fucking, the product.
I've been telling you that for like half a year.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I'm taking a lot of this inspiration from a guy on YouTube who I have recently started watching, and I fucking love his shit. He's pretty big, so it's not like people won't know about him already, but his name is Meat Canyon. He does sketches that are just as dark, twisted, and weird as the kind of shit I like doing PAMT.
Okay.
And he is banging out there. Yeah. He is kicking ass out there, and I'm ready, meat. I'm ready to meet you there, meat.
You ready? You go full meat yourself.
I'm going to meet.
Yeah.
Meat.
Imagine if I told you that there was a match that happened in wrestling recently. I'm not going to talk about wrestling too much, am I? There was a match that happened in wrestling recently where it was two big beefing men slapping meat so much that the crowd, every time they hit each other, were just shouting, meat.
I love that.
It was ridiculous, man. Chicago crowd for you, they're a runctious bunch, almost as rambunctious as us.
Yeah, the Chicago fuckers don't fuck about, man. Like, Chicago people kill other motherfuckers more than anywhere else on earth, apart from, like, Johannesburg.
Yeah. But they're not all recorded there, so you can't really know. So trying to figure out the actual COVID numbers, who really knows?
Well, yeah, exactly.
They're trying to make out like that's popping off again now, aren't they?
Oh, there's a new variant. I'm sure there is.
I'm sure there is, like, but
at this point, everyone's had it.
yeah.
So,
But I mean, I do understand the concept that it may be an idea, like, because with the flu jab, you have to get it every year.
yeah.
Or you don't have to.
But I think it's only for people who
Really
need
need
it.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you're immunocompromised, if you're that kind of stuff, I
Old.
think you should definitely be taking
Yeah.
a booster. But
If-
I don't think it's necessary for the vast majority
Yeah.
of the population.
But last I saw, the only person saying that you needed another booster was the people that made it, i.e. the people that
Pfizer.
get money from it. So if somebody else starts saying it, then I might believe that.
Yeah,
Then
exactly,
other scientists. But until then,
I'm all right.
I'm all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm all right anyway. Cause
But before I forget, there's going to be hopefully a couple new different things on YouTube. I'm going to be going into Skinwalkers in closer detail, potentially, in a new series I'd like to call Taking It Too Seriously.
I like that.
Yeah. I'm going to do this sort of thing with lots of stuff. Like, for example, I think I've talked to you about it before. One of the ideas is how do you make an orc?
Yeah.
Because you can't just have an orc. You've got to evolutionary build that from scratch. So how do you do that? Well, I will answer that question in the upcoming series. In the meantime, though, we will talk about the cryptid in the room, so to speak. Not
What?
that either of us are
There's a
skinwalkers. I'm
cryptid
definitely not a skinwalker.
I don't
So,
know, man.
Get that out your head right
I'm
now.
quite into like really smooth female skin. Like that's something that turns me on. So maybe I am a skinwalker, a skin toucher.
Now, do you know anything about the sort of background of skinwalkers?
I know the basics of Skinwalker Ranch, and like you've already
Yeah.
said the other day, some
Yeah.
came from like ancient
Navajo stuff.
the
Yeah.
American
Native
Indians, Native
Americans,
Americans.
yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
So essentially, their original idea for it, and what it actually means, what Skinwalker sort of
Yeah, it's a very
roughly
like
means, is basically just someone, because it translates from their language into our language, and it's a whole
very
thing.
like it's like how a lot of Japanese names sound when you translate them. It's
Yeah.
very like on the nose kind of
Exactly.
thing.
So this one actually kind of means the ones who walk on all fours,
Oh, okay.
because skinwalkers supposedly walk on all fours. Now I do have to warn you, Carl.
Oh god.
There is another thing about skinwalkers,
Right.
is that the more you research them, the more likely they are to look for you.
Sounds like a bit of baloney right
Sounds like a
there.
bit of baloney, doesn't it? It's just
'Cause
that extra
when
bit
these
of fear.
ancient, when these ancient Native Americans were doing all this,
Yeah.
they were like, and just so you all know, people, if you whip out those laptops and start researching them, they're going to come for you.
Because that's the thing. Because ultimately, what they thought it was supernatural. They thought it was witches. They thought it was a type of witch that could change form to become any kind of creature they want, and they'd lure people into the forest and kill them that way. Over time, the idea of what a skinwalker is has changed.
Okay.
So it's no longer necessarily supernatural, although some people still believe that they are actually a spirit or something like that, and not actually like a flesh and blood creature.
Okay.
However,
Is that what you mean when you say supernatural then?
yeah.
Okay.
However, as you'll see from some of the footage that we will be looking at later on, because there is a lot of footage out there of skinwalkers. Now, the vast majority of it is shite. And
Really?
you can tell it's so fucking faked.
Oh, I don't
Surprising,
believe that.
right?
Don't
But-
believe. You're trying to tell me that people fake stuff on the internet?
Yeah.
What are you on about?
But I think I have found some pretty fucking good videos.
Okay.
Ones that got me, a pretty skeptical motherfucker, to be like, I don't like that, and I looked down and my fucking hairs were standing on it.
Okay.
Right?
I'm interested already.
This shit freaks me out, man. And again, it comes down to that fucking uncanny valley thing. It's that thing of, we know to a certain extent that that is a reaction of something that we have experienced.
Yeah, generally
So-
speaking.
What were these Navajos thinking of when they first came across these things? Because if you're thinking in a supernatural term of gods and monsters and witches and demons,
Yeah, what are they?
you're going to say it's a witch and a demon.
Yeah.
But it's not necessarily.
What are they misinterpreting?
It might
or
well,
whatever?
yeah, it's probably just a creature, if it exists, it's just a creature that is able to morph its body shape and the outside of its texture. Now, do we believe that's a thing that's possible? Oh, that sounds impossible. No, it's fucking not. Octopuses exist.
Yeah, they do.
Octopuses do that every single fucking day.
Yeah, chameleons as well to a lesser
Yeah.
extent with their colour.
They also mimic human voices. Now,
Wow.
one of the most terrifying things
Oh,
you'll
the
see in
Skinwalkers
this,
do.
Skinwalkers,
Okay.
is that they will actually scream, "Help!"
Oh,
Help me!
yeah, to try and lure people out.
Yeah.
Okay.
And once they finally,
creepy.
yeah, and the thing is they say about Skinwalkers as well, is that they can modulate their voice so that if it sounds further away, it is actually closer to you.
Oh god, they can throw it.
Yeah.
Throw their voice. Yeah.
They can modulate it and make it sound like it's literally coming from miles away and be on the hedge behind you.
Yeah. That's
Right.
You continue to go towards it.
Do we know if that exists in nature? Yes,
Yeah,
we do.
parrots.
That exactly. And mimicry is a thing that exists in nature, in ravens, in parrots, in all sorts of different creatures. And
Cats in a
they
way.
never speak in long sentences.
Yeah.
So they are not using a voice box. What it sounds like is something imitating a noise it knows its prey makes,
Yeah.
which
yeah.
we have seen before in nature as well.
And we do it all the time, like duck calls.
Duck
and
calls,
all
all
that
that
kind
kind
of
of
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah. Bear calls, whatever you want.
You
I
ready
don't-
to get into this?
I don't
mate?
think anyone actually goes out of their way to try and attract bears. Actually, do
No,
they?
well, they do if
Oh.
you're trying to kill bears because there's too many in the area.
Yeah.
But
not-
even
not-
then,
not for poaching.
the best way to catch bears is just leave a chunk of meat out and just wait,
Yeah. Yeah.
because
yeah.
they will turn up and
Or-
you will shoot them.
Better way. Firebomb.
Firebomb, burn the
Car-
whole fucking forest
Carpet
down.
bomb. Yeah. They protected a part of the Amazon now, which
Yeah.
is quite cool. I've heard.
That is good, yeah.
Yeah. Whether it
Yeah.
actually
Lasts.
Yeah.
So yeah, do you want to get into some fucking creepy ass videos?
Right.
I think you're
Now
ready
I'm
for
ready.
that. Yeah,
Now I'm ready.
Okay. Creepy ass
You
fucking.
gotta switch around.
I'll do.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
There's only one way around.
Oh no. Let's get creepy.
Yeah. It feels like the right vibe for
It
it.
does. It does. We've got our
then.
tinfoil hats on.
Oh, you sent it over, didn't you? On
I did on Facebook.
And, don't look at my password.
Don't look at this password.
I don't have to put it in. Fucking, they get bigger.
I was just about to say, Leanne, never change.
Oh, she is though, ain't she? She's going to Turkey soon
Ooh,
to have a 80% of her stomach cut out.
wow,
Mm-hmm.
that's
So-
impressive.
We're going to see Leanne shrink away probably.
That's impressive.
Mhm.
Keeping the boobs though, fair play.
We'll have to do before and after with the boobs. See if they get affected
Yeah,
or
yeah,
not.
yeah.
Because I've normally seen that happen when somebody loses a load of weight though. They lose a part of their boob.
Yeah,
It's just part of what
it
happens.
can happen because the fat sort of redistributes.
Hmm.
Yeah, so if you go
like-
to my messages,
Yeah. Where are you?
don't know. I don't
You're not there. You should be there.
I should be there.
There you
There
are.
I am. Top one. Top one's the first one.
Okay, let me
Now
close some of
this
these.
one explains the nature that I was just talking about, the sort of way it hunts, supposedly, if
Okay,
it
yeah.
exists.
Okay, open link in new tab.
So as you can see, pause it here,
Yep.
right, and maximize it,
Where, sorry?
just there, and maximize it, right. So what you can see here is what they do quite regularly when they are looking for prey, supposedly, is they will stand up and scream, "Help me," things like that.
Yeah.
And they will sort of look around in a kind of shaky gait because they can't quite walk that way. It's kind of like a meerkat when it looks up, you know, and sort of looks around the place looking for like danger or whatever. It's
Yeah.
doing that, but it's hunting for prey. So what it's
Okay.
doing is supposedly once they start screaming "Help me," once they start trying to entice you, they already know you're there.
Yeah. Well, that makes
And what
sense,
they're
yeah.
trying to do at this point is do, again, like another predator and prey tactic,
Exactly. Yeah.
ambush predator.
Yeah.
So there are certain predators in the animal kingdom, specifically big cats. Lots of big cats will not attack you if they know you can see it. They will
Okay.
only attack you if they don't think you know it's coming.
Okay.
It's an ambush predator.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it's
I've
trying
heard
to
that before.
reduce-
Actually. Yeah.
It's
yeah.
trying to reduce any potential danger to itself
Yeah.
and maximise its opportunity to kill the prey.
Which, to be fair, sounds like something you would do as you get smarter, like
Yeah.
as an animal.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense. You'd want to do that. 'cause
Exactly.
What's the point? Like
This is why
snakes-
if you look at videos on YouTube of like people standing out on a cage and there's like big cats behind them, and like they'll turn
Yeah.
their back to the cage, you'll see the big cats will just suddenly go, and then they just start moving slowly towards them. You know?
Not understanding that there's a metal friends.
Yeah, exactly. Now, what this one is doing, I think, if this is a real thing, again, if this is real, is it's trying to see what the reaction of the person is to it. If you start hearing "help me," you look at it and you immediately start going towards it, it knows you don't think it's a threat. It knows it can get you.
Yeah.
Right? Whilst if you start running, there's a bit more of a chance that you're going to try and fight back. You might hurt it.
Oh, running towards it.
Yeah. No, if you're running the other direction. If you know what it is and you're not fucking playing with it, it's probably going to go, it knows what I am. It knows I'm coming for it. Do I really want to get myself hurt? I don't have the upper hand anymore. So let's watch this, because it is creepy the way he moves. Pay very close attention to the way he moves and the way his face looks while he is screaming in this manner.
So we're going to see it all?
Not all of it. This is just in the distance.
Oh, okay.
This is how you spot a skinwalker. On May 6th of 2023.
Whoa, what the hell? That was weird.
Yeah.
It's like he's walking with like Queen Anne's legs. That kind of, I can just imagine that like an alien from Men in Black.
Yeah.
This is how you spot a skinwalker.
You got a hoodie on though?
Yeah, but they imitate people.
That's crazy.
On May 6th of
Yeah, I say it's a hoodie, could be anything.
Yeah.
the name Gemini Home Entertainment. And it was pretty basic. Let's start to demonstrate.
We're going to see Nathan one shit himself now because there's a crane fly in the room.
I can't stand those fucking things.
Oh, I'll slap it if it comes near, don't worry.
Yeah, it's alright, keep going.
Images of nature. Calling was specifically an auditory hallucination. You can see someone camping when all of a sudden they begin recording what seems like a man calling out for help. But if you take a closer look, there's definitely something off about this guy.
Saying all this, imagine it was just generally a guy that just needed help.
But this is the problem as well. Like, what you do need to do in these situations, if you do hear someone screaming for help like that, it's likely that they're probably in a very bad situation. Right?
Yeah, generally when somebody's shouting help me, like they're saying like
but
that.
they might also be in a situation that you don't want to get into because it might be dangerous. The safest thing to do in any situation like this is to immediately call the police.
And record, probably.
And record what's happening. Stay in your car. If you've got a car, stay in your car. Don't go, because you might be running into someone who's got a knife. You might be running... Just ignoring skinwalkers as a thing. You might be going into someone who's assaulting someone else, and admittedly you could try and help, but you're more likely to get yourself hurt and make the situation worse.
Yeah.
Call the fucking police.
You don't want to end up with a hatchet in the brain or a knife through the brain, for example.
If you want to be a have-a-go hero, you could end up getting hurt.
Yeah, to be fair though, I mean, we say that though, but who are we to tell people what to do or not to do? If you want to go ahead, if you're aware of the consequences,
go ahead.
Consequences.
But just be aware.
You've got a car.
Just be aware that if you're entering a situation like this, the first thing you should do is call the authorities. Anyway.
Second thing you should do is a murder.
100%.
Yeah. Just so we're clear about it. Let's go back a second then.
Yeah.
This is creepy, like the way he's doing it.
It gets worse. This is why it's put my hair on end, man. So just watch this in full now.
Yeah. That's...
It puts your fucking hair on because it's not moving like a person should.
Not at all. I'm just gonna go back.
And it's getting closer to him. It's getting closer to him.
I'm gonna record the audio so the people at home can hear it. The people.
To this, the video says, don't approach it. If you hear it, they have already heard you.
So, yeah.
That's so weird. I mean, it could be somebody maybe that can't walk properly.
Yeah.
But, or, somebody, then would have to be blind as well, I guess. And why would they be out there in the first place in that case? Yeah, that's really
Could
weird.
also be genuinely someone who needs help. But again, best thing to do in that situation, call the authorities.
Yeah, and why are they there to begin with? I know that would happen, but everything about that seemed weird, to be fair.
It just feels wrong.
Yeah. That's
it's that uncanny valley vibe. It's that thing of like that just doesn't look.
Doesn't feel right. Yeah.
Like this, the intensity of that scream with the placidness of the face.
Yeah, that was strange.
That was so weird.
Yeah. It's
Like,
he was just standing there or something.
yeah. Because it's not mimicking the emotion; it's just mimicking the face. You know,
And the sound and stuff. Maybe in its head it doesn't understand
the differences in human emotion.
Well, just like it doesn't put it together like the visuals and the audio that they should be together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
funky. I like that.
Yeah. So the next one is a longer one. It's got multiple videos in it, and these ones
Okay.
are some fucking bangers. Right.
Okie dokie. We'll go on to that straight away.
Oh, next one down.
Yeah.
That's the top one. That's the
Is
one.
that the same one, is it?
Yeah.
You fucking weird long fucking links that you bring in. What are these things? What are these things?
So this is from Play It. Respect to Play It. This is a fucking great video.
Respect to the man could play it.
Yeah,
Okay, what is
the
kind of
account
stuff?
Play It. Yeah. Paranormal, unexplainable, scary videos on TikTok compiled for you. Enjoys.
Well,
Thanks, Play It.
Well, let's see if you're going to earn a subscription from me.
Yeah.
Sub for sub, though, guy.
Sub for sub, bro.
Yeah.
You best be playing our shit.
Yeah, man. We'll help you get some more views. Don't worry. We'll help you get some more subs. It's only got 8.12k.
Yeah, get to Play It, man. If you're on here and you're watching, get on fucking Play It, subscribe.
Yeah, man.
What are you doing?
Get on that thing.
Yeah.
Get on his penis. Not too much. Too far.
Depends. If it's mutual, it's fine.
Yeah. That's true, to be fair.
Yeah.
He's got one of those bullhorns. Look, so you know he's a dirty fuck.
Right, here we go.
Go on then.
To lure you in, thinking you need to go help someone before you realize that it's too late.
I love his dulcet tones.
It's the same one. It starts with this.
Oh,
one.
this the one from...
Yeah,
Just-
we can skip it. We can
Yeah,
skip
okay. Skip over that one then. We should have come on to this video then in that case.
it. Okay, like, go back one. This one's a bit weird.
Right, okay.
This Redditor is scared her dog might be possessed by a skinwalker.
The thing is, I don't think it would be possessed by a skinwalker. I think it just would be a skinwalker.
Possessed by a skinwalker. Click the plus, drop a like, tag a friend, share it 3, or your pet might become a skinwalker. The story goes as follows.
Of course.
One night, this woman was just sitting in her kitchen getting ready to make dinner when all of a sudden her dog propped up out of nowhere and started staring at her. But not in a loving, playing way that he normally would. In a way that looked like he was hungry and wanted to eat her. She also had been having...
This one's just a bit of a story. It's not that impressive.
I was going to say, so far, nothing of what I'm seeing on the screen is confirming what he's telling me is
No,
happening.
no. This is just a dog looking through a window.
It's just staring at it. I see dogs do that all the time.
Yeah, dogs
My
do
dog
that
would just
shit.
stare and look at something forever and
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah,
Dogs do it all. And they might be looking at a ghost for or something from another dimension
yeah,
that we can't see. They hear what we can't hear, so who's to say they can't see what we can't see?
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, she's like, it transformed into multiple things in front of me. It's like, yeah, okay, that's
Sure it
fine,
did.
but we don't have any video.
Oh, there's no video
Oh,
of it
yeah.
either. Right, that was the video.
Yeah.
Because you got 6 toes.
that's all I just found funny. Right, here we go.
Okay. What was that then?
So this is a woman who was acting like she was leaving her house. Her dog gets up on its hind legs, opens the door, looks around, sees that she's still there, and then closes the door.
I mean, once again, that's not crazy.
It's
for a
not
dog
crazy
to do.
for a dog to
Like,
do, but this is quite creepy still.
Why would you keep if just as legitimately happened if your dog you thought was possessed
Yeah.
and you're reacting like this to it? Why the fuck have you got it still?
Yeah.
Like, just go outside, never come back.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, if you really think it's possessed, call the police then to go to it so it doesn't, like,
Also, it could just be a very talented dog.
It
but
could be taken to Britain's Got Talent and leave it there. So then Simon will adopt it.
Yeah.
And then the Skinwalker can eventually go into Simon.
Yeah.
And then we'll get Skinwalker's Got Talent.
Skinwalker's got talent.
Yeah, I'll just scream and bring loads of people towards them.
That would be pretty good.
And we'll have a Doctor Who level epidemic.
Yeah. Right. So should we have a look?
Yeah, go on. I'm going to go back.
It's not a cat, bro.
She so reacts to it so hard.
This, my friends, is a dog that's actually a skinwalker. Like tag a friend, share it 3, or your animal might become a skinwalker. A woman lets her dog inside.
Do you want the one reason why I really would say? Oh, the one reason why I really would say that that's not a Skinwalker, and
Yeah.
I think it's definitely just a dog.
Right.
It's because it has the reflective eyes that most all animals other than us
Oh,
have.
supposedly skinwalkers do.
Yeah, of course, supposedly.
Yeah.
They can't. They're not.
There's a
smart enough
lot of
to
reports
imitate,
of them having like flickering eyes and stuff like that. So.
They're not smart enough to imitate, like the emotion on the face, but they're smart enough to imitate the the reflective thing on an eye.
Yeah, no,
I'm
no,
just-
that is literally part of their eyes.
okay.
Literally, that's one thing they can't change. They do have predator eyes
It was a good job then, considering
because they aren't
everything else
seen.
does.
They aren't seen during the day. That's the thing. They are very much nocturnal, supposedly.
Is that like a thing that like predators get then, like that reflective eye?
Yeah, yeah. Because essentially,
okay.
what it does is it bounces the
Dust
sort of
and
light rays back through the retina again.
It protects their eyes then, like.
No, it doesn't even do that. It just makes they get twice the amount of vision out of the same amount of light because it's going bounce and bounce back out again.
If it's an extra like layer as well, surely like it must keep their eyes like protected from like dust and stuff. Because me just having my contacts.
Oh no,
in,
this is right at the back of the eye. It's like
I was on about
behind.
the film then that goes
Oh
over.
right. Oh no. This is literally these are at the back of the eyes and it goes bouncing
okay.
forward.
I might have misunderstood in that.
Yeah,
case.
yeah,
There's probably a good chance it is me after all. Okay. I'll try not to shit all over it.
This one's not that impressive.
These ones are hard not to.
Yeah.
Extremely strange. She pretends to leave the house, leaving the dog alone, or it thinks. And then she ends up meeting face to face with a skinwalker. Or the dog.
This guy just
The dog
assumes
opens the
everything's a
door
skinwalker
while
now.
simultaneously poking its head out, noticing that the woman is there, then closes the door rapidly. She screams frantically and leaves the house. If that was me, I would just burn it down, if I'm being honest. Question you guys have. Your animal, what you saw?
Right.
In all fairness, though, me and him were of the same opinion of what to do. Like if that really is a possessed skinwalker dog, then just burn that shit down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's a hay where it's trying to sound like a child, supposedly.
Oh god, okay, it's gonna breathe. I'll put the mic back to it again.
Looked almost like a coyote. Run right across here. That sounded like a kid.
Yeah.
Or a goat.
Second one then was a lot more clear of a hay.
Yeah,
I was about
yeah.
to say the first one sounded like it could have been a goat or anything,
Yeah,
but that
yeah.
second one,
It
like,
was like,
it
hey!
was a defined
Yeah,
hay,
yeah.
and there was emotion in the voice.
Yeah.
Like the first one, there was emotion in it, but if you looked at it, it probably would be nothing. So trail cams are out. Look at my horse's reaction. I said I would post it if I heard anything. It doesn't seem to want to leave.
Here we go.
hmm
The horse bolts.
Unfortunately, my ex did want to leave.
Yeah, the horse literally bolts, though. It's like, nope, I'm not doing that.
That instantly, like when
Yeah.
you heard it, I looked around. It's like it saw it and then dipped.
Yeah.
That's more interesting than anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Now
This is another one.
going down a dark road. I've been walking down roads like this, like in the night, like when you're drunk and walking back from a ridiculous place.
Yeah.
It's so scary.
Yeah.
I would rather come face to face with Skinwalker any day than walk down one of these roads. again.
Yeah.
Here's what, that's all you're going to see now. Is just this one back in the day. It's just going to be me and my guys just walking home. And they're going to be like, Skinwalker! No, we're just drunk.
Yeah. Just piss heads. It's fine.
We fell over something and hurt our legs as well. So.
Yeah.
Whoa. That was weird.
Yep.
Try and
Go back a bit.
yeah, trying to describe that for the people listening. It kind of looked like a grey small child almost,
Yeah,
like
but
sitting down with a t-shirt
it
over
looks
its
like
legs.
it's like malformed.
Yeah, it's like to me it looked like a grey child, thin grey child,
Yeah.
alien slash thing.
Yeah, like long limbs.
Yeah, but like kind of sitting there like his t-shirt pulled over its knees.
Yeah, and just going like.
Yeah, rocking. It just kind of appears out of nowhere, doesn't it? That's so weird. Is it walking from the other side of the road? Is that like an R in the air?
Yeah, I think so.
It just kind of comes from nowhere, look.
Yeah.
It's like he's walking across the road.
That's the thing, they do sort of crawl on the ground, supposedly.
So like a kneeling down.
And it's like
isn't
their legs sort of go in a weird direction as well.
Like
supposedly.
Queen's Anne's legs, like they kind
Yeah,
of like.
that's why they sort of totter in a weird way
exactly.
when they're standing.
I'm trying to think. There's animals obviously that have them as well, but I'm trying to think. I can't think in my head now of them.
Yeah.
It's kind of like sideways legs, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah.
Most I can think.
Digetic, I think it is, or something like that.
Yeah, I think Queen's Anne's the ones that I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
That's so weird, that is, man.
Yeah.
I don't want to say what another one this reminds me of in case it's on here. Somebody
Not
on a,
digetic. No, something else.
somebody on a bike riding along, if something jumps out at them.
Yeah.
And if it's not on here, I'll show you that because that
Yeah.
could easily be a similar thing.
What the fuck, dude?
They were soaked.
Like covered in water as well. They swim quite well.
Oh, they're swimmers as well.
Yeah.
Just it again, I'm thinking. Oh, they've gone back. They went back then.
Yeah.
Oh,
They looped back to see what it was.
that's weird though, because it's on the same side still, unless it moved, maybe.
Yeah, it's moved.
But that's I don't. It
Unless
should've-
they've looped back round through a different way, I don't know.
If it's in the same place though, and they turned around and came back, that corner should be going the other way now.
Oh no, I suppose you might be right. Unless it's moved
So unless
down
they
the
literally
road.
did a circle somewhere,
Yeah,
and
unless
you managed
it's
to
moved
come back up the
down
same way.
the road towards them.
I suppose it could be like a lot of those roads are one way as well,
Yeah.
so it could be you went all the way down and then had to come around and then go down it again.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's possible.
I don't know, but this is
Yeah, it's possible. So I'm not going to poo-poo it for that reason. Yeah, it's like lying down head first there, and it will just
Yeah.
melted down.
I think it's
completely.
like the legs on that side. It's weird.
legs on the left.
Left, yeah.
Yeah.
And it sort of reacts
Yeah,
as it goes
did, didn't
past
it
them.
then? Yeah, it, like jumped up in the last moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah.
That was it. She's crying.
And they go there the following day.
Oh, it's the next day they're going there.
Yeah.
She had to have come up out of the water. Yup, there's a dig spot there. So she came up from down there. That's had to have been why she was so wet.
Oh, wow, you can see the wet mark and everything.
This was the spot where she had left. I don't know why or what was going on.
That was weird.
This guy says that there's a skinwalker there, but I can't see it.
Okay, let's see then. Is he trying to say this?
I think that's what he's saying is it, but
Yeah. Tell us in the comments, guys, if you think that's anything there.
yeah.
I kind of see. Oh, bugger.
I can see like a shape,
Yeah, I kind of see what he's trying to say.
but I don't know if it's that or if it's just a shape in the trees. You know, he's
yeah, and whether
kind of needs a better camera than this.
Yeah. Because it could just be how eyes are seeing it now, because our eyes are literally evolved to make out figures and faces.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Till about 3 a.m.
stuff. Well, if you see him move or something,
Mm.
I'll get my coffee and come out here.
if there is anything there, it would need to be using like the predator kind of, the camouflage stuff.
Yeah.
The only way there's something there.
Keep making weird fucking noises.
But again, like if it can mimic any kind of like texture and stuff like that, like an octopus.
Yeah, true. Yeah. You can blend into one.
Yeah.
I think I need to go back there and maybe clear out the patch of woods. I gotta have some people that got some guns. Maybe we can get some ash. Light his ass up. Been following me
I think
around
it
for
might
10
be
fucking
that.
years. I'm about tired of this goddamn shit. Here's the evidence. I'm not fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Oh god, that was a bit sudden then, this one here.
Yeah.
This reminds me of something I've seen before, kind of on the other video.
Yeah.
Just, it's a bit full on now. It's like, just literally looks like there is legs going off to the side, to the left, and his two arms are like kind of, it's like sitting with broken legs, like kind
Yeah.
of on its hands on it.
Yeah.
That's weird.
मार्शल के पास आ रहा है यार ये
रुक जा भाई कुछ देखना होता है क्या चीज यार
तू चुप जा यार। अरे तो हॉर्न मत बजाना यार भाई। गाड़ी मोड़ दो भाई।
गाड़ी ऐसे मत मोड़
अरे भाई गाड़ी मोड़ ले गाड़ी मोड़ ले गाड़ी। अरे रहने तो तुम चुप नहीं बैठोगे। भाई रहने दे तुझे पास आ रहा है भाई पास आ रहा है।
अबे यार शोर मत करो
There's its head, and there's the arms. Yeah.
That one was kind of weird though, because it did look like it could have been like CGI a bit.
It did a bit, yeah.
And weird movements, but then at the same time, those weird movements do look kind of CGI anyway.
Yeah.
Because it just reminds us
Again,
about
it's the
CGI.
uncanny valley thing.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, insane asylum. See, this is what you need for ghost hunters. You need to just have attractive ladies doing this.
Yeah, then everyone will watch.
Yeah. Most Haunted lied to me for years because he made out that all the ghosts, were quite respectable. They wouldn't do anything like, naughty to the women like humans would in real life. Other things since have told me that was not correct.
No.
They do indeed. Touch the butt. Flick the nip, etc., etc. I'm gonna take this fucking thing off my head now because it's hurting my side.
It's starting to get annoying, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it didn't really. It started that way and stayed there.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So they're looking in what seems to be an.
Ashley.
So the thing is there though, they've gone for a ghost hunt.
Yeah.
They've heard ghost and assumed it's a Skinwalker.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, you're right. That could well just be like... it could be ghosts.
Which is still...
You might have just got a real good fucking footage of ghosts.
Day, man, that's the worst time to get ghost footage as well because it's so creepy.
Yeah.
It's an extra level of creepiness that is to me.
Yeah. But again, could be Skinwalker. I suppose could be Skinwalker. Could be Skinwalker. Could also just be someone in trouble. We don't know.
It could just be legitimate.
We don't know.
Needed help.
Yeah.
And they just ignored someone and let them just go about their death.
Yeah. This guy's fucking weird. There's a higher footage one of this as well. Yeah. Watch as he moves. It gets worse. Look at where the head position is. Woof. Fucking look.
Yeah. His left arm got longer.
It did. Look at that.
Yeah. What the hell is that?
That fucking literally. Look at that shit.
I can see it. Yeah, you got goosebumps in that. Like that was really weird.
That gets me, man. I don't know what it gets. That thing of just like that's not normal. That's not human.
It's such a good video of like so long as well. This guy just. Yeah, it doesn't look like the kind of stuff that
It's
most
the way
people
his
would be able
head
to do.
moves, like when he's sort of
Bobbing
climbing
around.
up, and it's going like lower than your neck should be able to go, and then it does like that swirl thing as it's looking at him.
That one was especially weird. Like
I don't like that one, mate.
I didn't
I
even
don't
look-
like that one.
It didn't
There's
look
a
like
higher,
CGI.
there's a higher quality version of that, and it's worse,
Right,
like
imagine.
really worse. In fact, if you want to find that, I'm gonna have to quickly go for a wee.
I don't know if I do want to see that.
So he actually talks to it a bit more. And while he's doing it, it's dawdling in the same way that the other one does. It's like, like that. It's fucking. Could again just be a meth head. I don't know, but
Yeah, it could be. But at the same time, though,
it moves in that
yeah,
way.
It's that beginning is like a meth head. The way he's like shuffling and standing.
Yeah.
there. But then for it to then suddenly have the ability to move like that.
Yeah.
That's not something the meth heads can normally do.
No, it's weird, man. It's weird.
I tell you what, it reminds me of more than anything out of all the things I've seen is a possessed person, like
Yeah.
in an exorcism,
Yeah.
which the Vatican still do. They have the evidence that I've seen of that stuff and have read about as well.
Yeah.
Amazing. People breaking their own necks, which is supposed to be impossible.
Fucking hell.
Just sitting there and just go, and just cracking their own neck open and doing other stuff. Yeah, it's just craziness.
Yeah, I can't. This one, I'm not sure if it's real. It looks a bit more like a person in a morph suit.
If you want to think about what
There
we
it
were
is.
looking at- Oh, God, okay.
Oh no, it does actually move in a weird way. Now I've seen it up close. Watch how it moves.
It's a weird one.
Why did it gallop?
Yeah, it's like galloping, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you see how long those back legs were?
What the fuck?
hard to say.
That one fucked me up, man.
You're right, though. They've got a very distinct look to him, haven't they?
Yeah, it's like it's human, but it's not, man.
Yeah, it really doesn't look human.
It doesn't.
No, I don't.
But it looks like a person.
Even the shape
but it's
of it.
just not moving right. If we go through this real slow,
Try and pause it when he comes up.
when he starts running up,
Yeah.
yeah.
We get bit by bit.
Oh, we can put it in slow mo, because this is probably going to fuck us up more. Right, it's about there. It is.
Oh god, okay, we can see him now. That's a good way
Oh,
to do it. I wish you'd have
fuck.
oh shit. That's so much worse when you play it in slow motion. I'm confused what I'm looking at now, though.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, fuck.
I was so confused what I was looking at after a moment then.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was fucking horrible.
No, it really was, man. I didn't like that. Is it worse sometimes than watching these on like a full TV?
Because the thing is, what I was doing before is I was literally, while I was at work in between things, because I've been like having a bit of a bad day, so I was working from home to working from work. While I was doing that, I was just literally watching these videos in the background, and that one I sort of saw, and I glanced at it, and I was like, yeah, whatever, and you know. But when you sit and actually give that a fucking watch, even at 0.25 speed, which you'd expect would be like, well, that's going to show up why it looks real or fake. And it looks fucking real, man.
Yeah. It showed how, unfortunately, once again, how bad the quality was of the camera.
Yeah.
Or, man, not even necessarily the camera, like just the copy. It might have been copied a few times. It can lose quality, etc. Then. It's like a lot of the reason, like, happens with the government stuff, you know. There are things like it loses quality when it's taken off the initial thing, you know, so we end up seeing that like a fuzzy kind of video of it.
Oh yeah.
But in true reality, the actual video isn't like that.
It's like 4K shit.
Yeah, exactly. We just don't get to see the good shit.
Yeah.
What would you guys do?
This one's a weird one.
See it? See that deer? Lucas, come here. He's gonna get up and walk. Yeah, come here, dude. Skinwalkers take the shape of anything, and that thing has not ran off yet, dude.
How was he just knowing though? Like,
I know.
that,
The thing is that some people assume.
Yeah. If you're gonna be, if you know what you're looking for and you say that, and then it actually happens, like you know, could just happen. You might have called it.
Yeah.
I feel like that deer is following us. I can hear it in the woods. There's a light back there. Yep.
See, that could be anything though.
Yeah, to be fair, like
see that one, and if they got footage of the deer standing on its hind legs and doddering around, I'd get it more. But
that reminds me more than anything of well, actually, didn't you say that they normally make the noise to imitate people and get them to come to you?
Once they're starting to attack, though, they do sort of make different noises.
Yeah.
They'll like a more guttural, like
a buddy.
Exactly. Very good Skinwalker there.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. You don't hang around in woods doddering sometimes, do you?
Maybe not. Maybe sometimes. Maybe lots of time.
Lots of time.
Yeah, it sounds like a fox or something being.
It could be all sorts of animals.
A cat having sex.
Yeah.
Dynamite Park.
Park. This one fucked me up, I think, a bit.
Really?
I can't remember.
What? I don't see what. I can hear stuff.
Yeah.
Oh shit. It was hard to get a good look at that then, but something looked weird then. Could have been like a chimp or something that had been.
Do you want to 0.25 speed it?
That quality was far too crap.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's like it's not like the other one. That other one where you can really see it moving. In those two, like those feel fucking weird to me in a way that these ones don't.
That one then, thinking about how it looked to me, like how it was moving, was like how a gorilla does when it's running, like you know, on two legs, but it's kind of using the front legs like galloping.
Yeah.
It looked like very much like that. Although, to be fair, I think I'd rather Skinwalker than a gorilla because you're fucked with a gorilla.
Yeah, unless it's the one that cried when Robin Williams died.
What?
You know, there was a gorilla that learnt sign language,
Oh.
Coco, the gorilla, they told her that fucking Robin Williams died, and she cried.
Oh.
She was really upset about it.
She was really sad. And realistically, what they were actually telling her was, pretend to cry. Schumann dead. Me miss him.
Yeah, she's a great actor. She won Oscars.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, so did Kevin Spacey.
Well, that's true.
So did
No one's saying he's not a good actor, though.
Well, to be fair, he acted straight for a long time. Did he?
Not
though?
well enough.
Not
let's
well.
Be honest.
No,
there was
no.
always the rumour, and it got worse. But there we go.
Well, I mean, when is homosexualness not worse? Let's be honest. I almost call it homophobia then. I was like, that's the opposite of what I'm trying to do. I'm joshing
We're
with
joking,
yous.
fucking jeez.
I'm joshing with yours. And you put your penis...
The point
in
is that we're
buttholes.
saying something that's ridiculously over the top so that we'll elicit a lot... Never mind.
It's especially for when you have to explain it like that. It makes it great. Let's see what this girl's doing. She's going to get eaten.
No, this one, like, again, I don't think I can see much in this one. It's just like, look at that. But that could be anything.
Oh, there's a head like there, maybe.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, like you said, if you
It
really
could be
want
a bear. I mean, bears with mange could look like that from a distance.
Bears with mange look so weird.
They look fucking weird.
What it was, but I'm gonna go check it out.
Why would you get out of the car?
Never a good idea. It's like these people have never watched a horror film before.
Yeah.
Just imagine, just beyond that grass right there.
Yeah.
It's just Cartman.
Yeah. Again! 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 It's me again! Yeah, but look at it. Look at it.
Like having a monster shit or something. What was that to look at?
No, it wasn't much.
Oh yeah, I couldn't see anything at all.
There's a little bit of movement, but the thing is, again, it's not as good. If you look, you can see him just in the top there. There it is.
Oh, I see.
And it
Okay.
sort of flutters around a little
Flutters
bit.
about, yeah, a bit.
But it's not quite as impressive. That to me looks...
That looks fake as hell.
Yeah, that looks like someone doing an intentional crab. Although, actually, if you look at the end
That
bit
looks
here...
CGI to me.
Look at the end bit.
What?
Exist, and I found some more.
The legs do sort of move in front.
It looks like the same animation the whole way through.
Yeah.
Like, it looks too perfect, like it's doing the exact walk the whole way through. you
Yeah,
know?
I know what you mean.
Like, it's like just had the same animation, just copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and
Yeah.
paste. I mean, look. How the one leg comes up and everything the whole time.
Yeah.
It's done well because of the shadow and stuff that's been put in there. But it's a lot easier to do a low quality one well, isn't it? In the dark.
I think you're right, yeah. I think you're right. That one definitely doesn't have quite the same pizzazz as the other two that have really rocked it so far.
More than two, there's been a few.
There's been a few, but like those two especially stick out in my head. The meth looking one.
Guy, yeah.
And the one that's chasing the dude up the fucking path. That's the other one that really freaked me out.
The path.
The one with we 0.25 speed.
Oh,
to watch
yeah,
the
that was,
limbs,
yeah.
Like that's.
There's some other ones as well, like the one of that one sitting down, kind of doing something.
Yeah, that's fucking weird, man.
There's a few.
It's just not normal behaviour.
And they all kind of have the same look to them as well. I was
Yeah.
imagining a lot of different things.
No, but they've
Yeah.
all got a very similar like shape to the
Yeah.
bones. Yeah.
Okay, because I was always getting confused. I think I told you this of what a skinwalker was.
Yeah.
Whether it was like the ghost thing, whether it was like the jackal.
Yeah,
thing,
but this is the thing. I think if it is anything, it's going to be a predator, a camouflage predator.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe this is the thing that's out there sucking blood. That everybody thinks is a chupacabra.
Yeah, as well. Yeah, because it could quite easily look like one.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
true. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It would be an easy thing, like to them. It's just a dog walking around because people love
Yeah.
dogs.
Yeah.
Well, we
But
don't
people
anyway.
go missing in Mexico and America all the time in the woods.
Yeah,
all the time.
In the national parks. And
Yeah.
it's a whole thing. That
Yeah,
is.
yeah. All the fucking time. And like they could hunt anything. You could, if you can make yourself look like a deer or a bear or
Yeah.
a wolf or, a person by changing your outer skin to a certain extent and calling for them,
and your
your food supply is top quality.
You can, to be fair, you could like prey on predators.
Yeah, easily they do. That's the thing. They've been said to look like wolves and stuff like that as well.
What would they want to? Oh, to get to other wolves.
To get to other wolves.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
To get to other wolves.
I was thinking more like
But the other
like
thing
a
as
deer,
well,
so
what
that
you'll
they
notice in a lot
it.
of these is that when you see skinwalkers, and it's the ones that sort of really get you, what you'll notice is that there is no other sound.
Yeah.
And that is a very common trait of what happens in nature when an apex predator is around.
Yeah.
If bears are around, birds will stop tweeting.
That was a weird thing when I saw whatever I saw in the graveyard. It went dead silent before it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Maybe it's something that happens a lot with ghosts and stuff too, or whatever that was.
Yeah.
Maybe it was that was what I saw. Maybe they're all the same.
Maybe it's a
thing.
fucking skinwalker, man.
Yeah. That's a weird kind of. Because I was thinking as well that one video with the crab thing. It did look like it had a kind of like translucent kind of thing follow it half a second later. It's like kind of like it could have just been the video quality.
Yeah.
Though, like it had just like there's a name for it, like ring doorbells when the exposure could be too long or something, or one of the technical things. I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I'm not a teacher.
Yeah. Overexposure, essentially. Yeah.
You can never have overexposure if you come down to a KD comedy gig. Available at all times, and a KD comedy podcast available on YouTube, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast from. Had to throw a cheap little plug in there.
Yeah.
Because you set me up, and I had to take it.
Yeah. And before I forget, this is completely legal. This is.
Really?
This
I'll
is
call my drug
CBD
dealer
stuff.
and complain.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Told him I wanted the illegal
Yeah,
stuff.
no. I get all my shit from CBD only sources.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I gave you the wrong stuff this time. Then.
Yeah, I didn't do that at all.
No. Why are you winking at me for?
I'm not winking. What are you talking about? Why would I wink?
I'm not.
Weird,
I'm really like going against you at every opportunity today. It's like no. I disagree. Let me tell you why.
Right.
The Earth is not round.
We're only fucking 8 minutes into this video, and we've got so much content.
Oh, okay.
Because this is so.
Yeah, this like I don't buy this stuff. Anyway.
I don't buy this that much. Right.
Let's have a
Now,
look
this
some
one
more.
I can't remember if this is a good one or not.
Oh,
no, this one's like
that
a
is.
flash. It's like
Yeah.
that could be anything. That could literally be a bear.
That looked like a big.
That
cat
looks
to
like
me.
a bear.
Well, yeah, to be
Or
fair,
a bison, actually.
that's a bear with mange.
Yeah. Again. Bear with mange.
I don't know what it is, that animal straight away.
So it must be Skinwalker.
It must be a supernatural
This
Skinwalker.
is what you see with this stuff again and again. It's like there's so many videos that come out that sort of remove credence from it that you then go like, people will go, oh, that's all bullshit. No, look at those weird ones again, man. Look at those ones that make you think again, because those are the ones that put me on edge.
They're the problem with, like,
and I
general
can't
ghost
explain
videos.
why they put me on edge. I've watched horror movies all week with my mate, right? None of them have put me on edge to the same extent that one of those videos did for like 3 seconds.
Do you reckon it's because you know the other ones are like films, whereas this, like, you
No,
watch
because
looking at some... That's what it is for me a lot of the time.
I
I get
think
creeped out by ghost stuff and, like, alien stuff a lot more.
Yeah, if you think it's real, obviously, yeah. But I think there's a difference to that, because like I sit and I watch ghost story stuff on YouTube, and it doesn't get me like that, man.
Yeah.
It doesn't get me in the same way, you know.
I'm not talking about jump scares, because I don't...
No.
That's a whole different thing,
But
in my opinion.
it's this thing of like, again, it's that thing of like, it looks so human, but it is not moving in a way I would describe as human. Yeah. You know?
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm disregarding that fucking spider one that looked completely different than all the others.
Yeah.
It moved completely different than all the others. It had more legs than all the others.
Yeah.
Like,
To me, it looked like it might have been someone practicing like for a weird thing.
Yeah. I think it might have just been an inbred.
Yeah, it could have been. Yeah.
I was going to say like an inbred spider, but then as soon as I said the word an inbred, I was like, no, I'm happy to leave that sentence there.
Right, let's see where this one goes.
Oh, that girl is not happy. I'm sure he's making a good point there.
Yeah. So they're driving up.
Driving up and it's going to be a looking one, isn't it, more, I think. That is...
See, this one could be CG. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that looks CG as shit.
It does, doesn't it, really? The flow, there's something off to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
And the shadow looks wrong.
Yeah. Skinwalker screaming caught on camera.
I'm gonna roll the clip right now.
It's more dense as you go back. But what happens?
There is an argument as well I've seen on something else. I can't remember what it was on now. But the idea that we could be in like a kind of reality, or just the world in general, is when lots of people think something's real, they will manifest that thing. So maybe this was a legend at one point that's been manifested because so many people think about it and think it into
becomes
existence.
a thing, yeah.
People always say that with the Slender Man.
Yeah.
That's how that
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
and
yeah.
all these sightings, you know. It's cool. It's an interesting concept.
It is. It is.
Because I do have somewhat of a belief in the power of power of thought. Like everybody thinking about one thing
could make it happen.
Yeah. Or there's some kind of evidence as well that's shown when something can happen, all like random generators, number generators and stuff will suddenly go to the same thing or something. Or people, if everybody thinks like there was this light going around the room like one after another, like I can't remember if it was random or in a set pattern. I think it was random. But it should only, like shine towards the plant once, towards this one corner they wanted, every 4 times or something, that way.
Just because of percentage-wise, yeah.
But then they put a plant there, and because the plant wanted that light, suddenly it's, the average went up a lot while
That's
the plant
weird.
was there. Yeah.
That's really weird.
Weird things like that.
Yeah.
Really interesting, like random number generators that all started coming out with the same numbers, like whenever there was certain things happening in the world, like 9/11, that kind of stuff, because it's been set up for decades.
Fucking hell.
It's interesting.
Comes up against this fence, and it jumps this fence. And it was standing, we think, right in this where I'm standing right now. And my
You
friend's
don't really
inside
see
her.
it in this one.
I'm getting this footage.
Oh, okay.
And did you just fucking hear that? That was fucking it.
I mean, that was a weird noise.
Yeah.
But that doesn't really make any...
Oh, this one's quite clearly someone who's doing a little, like, short story bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So is this a seeing one or a listening one, do you know?
This is just a hearing one, but, like, they
gives a crap?
supposedly see it, even though they don't ever put the camera
Okay,
on
I've
and stuff
got it.
like
Okay. That's it.
Curfew.
I want to cut down at least 1 or 2 more.
He feels so butch right there. He's like, well, before you start filming, let me just get my top off.
Yeah.
It looks like he's got it tucked in and everything. You don't want to have a shirt, a vest tucked in.
No.
It looks silly.
Yeah.
At least he's got his hands on his wood proudly. They're now debating whether they can get to the house in time.
They're just and they're just saying walk away slowly and go to the shed.
That definitely wasn't Scream.wav.
Mm-hmm. Notice we're not seeing any of the shaking on the door or anything like that.
I kind of look at the wood up here and I see if you can see any of it, but I can't see any evidence of it. No dust falling or anything. Yeah, you'd see something.
Also, you're in a shed. Why haven't you picked up a fucking...
half pig, half dog. What? Why is this included?
I don't know.
Pig dog.
They think it's a skinwalker because it looks like a mangy.
Because his legs are a bit long.
Yeah.
I've seen pigs like that before. What the fuck is that included?
Yeah,
you get videos that are okay, then you get some that are like, well, I think that's fake, but I get why it's included.
Yeah.
And then you get pig dog.
Pig dog.
Alone in the world, there's a little pig dog.
Pig dog.
Ain't no some gonna get on round.
Pig dog.
I'm not gonna go into the cat dog song now. So we're laughing. I thought of the dog being like, woof.
Yeah. Feels wrong, that one, doesn't it?
It's kind of weird.
What? That's Nosferatu.
Yeah, no, really. Or maybe you woke Slenderman up.
Yeah.
He's in his dressing gown still.
The fuck you guys doing here, man?
Holy yeah, I'm a night guy, you know this. Go and find my pages. That was Slenderman, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's just someone on stilts.
Yeah. Oh, we got through it.
There we go.
Okay.
There is one more, which is just a big compilation, like a huge compilation.
Oh, right.
If you want to stick that one on as well,
Yeah.
we can go through some of those. Go through these a bit quicker and let them just run until we
Okey-dokey.
find something a bit interesting, I think, because, yeah, these ones aren't that impressive.
Okay. Would you like control of the mouse for this?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
I'll
gonna
take
feel like a
control of the
bad man
mouse.
now.
Fuck yeah.
You're gonna feel like a wah, 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 wah. Don't let the power go to your head, though, okay?
No, I don't know if I can guarantee that.
Power just goes to people's head, man.
Right.
I don't want to scare you, that was me to say that.
Yeah.
Shoot! Just get out of the house. Get out of the house. Just get back.
That was a fucking pig.
Yeah.
Or a metal
this
finger.
one.
Oh.
Hang on. Shall I go back to that one?
I can do it.
Yeah.
It's really hard because it like bounces
Yeah.
up like it's not real. But then
Yeah.
it looks really defined when it comes out.
Should we go to... I think we should go 2.5 speed.
Go on then.
Let's go 2.5. Oh, we've got to go through that shit again. There we go.
Yeah. See if the quality goes up at all. Oh, it's the last one still, okay.
Yes.
Stupid! There we go, okay.
Right.
Let's see this then now. There it is.
I want to watch it in slow-mo.
It looks, if that, I don't know, I know one thing I can look for.
It looks a bit like the knees coming forward in a way that the other ones didn't. If you know what I mean. Like, if you look here, it looks like someone is literally on all fours and moving their leg forward.
Yeah.
Because, like, the other ones...
And what's this here, look? It's like,
Yeah.
it's like there's a fishing line here.
Yeah.
You see?
The thing is, I think with this one, it looks more like a person who's like wearing an alien mask or something, essentially.
Yeah, or in a morph suit with it.
Yeah, because like again, go back again.
Look
Look at this knee here. It looks like someone literally moving their knee forward as you normally would.
Yeah, and also, but I can see that he is reacting with the foliage around it. I think.
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely there.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to figure out. So it's not CGI.
No.
Yeah, probably someone in a costume, because it didn't have the same shape as the others.
Yeah.
It's like it's looking out of its butt, this one.
Yeah. This one just again looks like a person in a morph suit.
Yeah, that was just a person.
Yeah.
That was just a lady.
That one again just looks like someone
trying to be creepy as fucking.
Yeah.
Succeeding.
It works. Well, I don't think it's a Skinwalker.
Nah. It looks weird though, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'll give him that. Oh, that's creepy.
Is that a person in a morph suit again?
That's
though?
just a person in a morph suit again, yeah, but... Actually, no, you know... Oh, God, I didn't even mean to do that then. Oh, that's... It's hard... I don't know how I feel about that one.
No.
Because it's bending over like we would, but at the same time, we wouldn't really have that
That
curvature.
leap. Yeah, it's weird.
Could be someone with multiple sclerosis.
Let's put this one in slow-mo, I reckon.
Okay.
I reckon that's what we're going to do.
I was going to say something about the other one, and I can't remember what I was going to say now, because it's just totally took my mind away.
That does seem to have that weird gallop to it.
It does,
the same
doesn't
way
it?
the other
You know?
ones do.
It reminds me of like a
And
big
it's that way
animal.
the head lies down underneath the spine again that looks a bit like the other guy.
This is the first kind of more legit one, I think, from this video that I'm leaning towards. That could be something.
Oh, look at the head.
Oh, God.
Oh!
Oh, God, yeah. It really reminds me of something, and I can't think what it is.
Yeah.
Whether it's like a sloth or something.
Yeah, really like a sloth.
An alien sloth that I've seen in something, no.
Yeah.
Like it's something that's been in something, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
That looks fucked though.
That was really cool. Like that was from this video.
Yeah.
That was one of the more.
That's one of the highlights.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go back to normal speed.
Oh shit. Why is it that 4 times as long to watch it?
Yeah.
Take us an hour and 20 minutes. Oh, I didn't even realise that then. Someone there.
Another person in a morph suit.
Yeah, that's another person in the costume, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks creepy.
Yeah.
Like, that's the kind of shit.
But I don't think they're doing coquettish like,
What?
Look, he's just like, hi there.
Oh. I think he's having a wank.
Yeah.
His head went back then at the end. That was weird, but... Oh, look, I'm sorry, whatever happens now, these people are not going to... It's not going to go well for them, the way chinos.
Yeah.
It's not...
Although this one again feels staged to me. You'll see what I mean when we get to it.
Once again, if anyone's going to do it, it'd be somebody wearing chinos.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If anyone's going to stage this shit. Oh, actually, I'm not sure if this is the one I remember.
Yo, what is that? Yo,
Yeah. Yeah, this one's the one that feels stage.
Run! Run! Guys, wait! Run! Oh.
Yeah, you see.
Yeah, it was a bit too, convenient that was. Why would it go there? What the hell? That could be a person, look, though. That is a person. See this again as well? It just looks like a person
morph
crawling.
suit again, yeah.
I even know that it could just be infrared.
I don't know.
Actually, no, it's not infrared because of the.
But it looks so. Again, it's like this thing for me is like the other ones seem creepy despite the fact that they look very much like a person.
Yeah,
you know,
some of them.
Yeah, the ones that got us from the previous videos when they're sort of trying to imitate a person.
Yeah,
they look very, very like
weird and creepy,
despite the fact that they look like a person.
Yeah,
and then in the ones where they're looking a little bit more like themselves, like the Gallopy one, you get to notice those sort of weird gangly limb bits.
Yeah.
That seem to move in a way that like human arms wouldn't. You know,
and it kind of I know who I'm thinking of a bit with that shape.
Yeah.
The aliens from Men in Black.
Yeah.
The worm things.
Yeah, the worm things.
But with a little bit of, imagine them having a baby.
Yeah.
With Sid the Sloth from Ice Age.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
He's Sloth, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
there we go. Yeah, I don't buy this one as well, though. This just looks like a guy. Unless there's something very weird here.
No, just literally, that's just a dude in the forest.
I gotta appreciate that there's people out there that might have like
might
have bought that.
Oh, this one's yokel as fuck.
Yokel.
Oh my gosh.
Oh shit! Look at this, Brandy.
You don't get any good look at it. You don't get any good look at that.
No.
And also, like, the eyes actually glow in this. We haven't seen that in any of the ones that actually like.
Yeah, we haven't seen that at all.
Have looked that impressive. This looks like someone has literally gone, oh, we'll get some glowing eyes on the top, and then that's how they'll see in the dark.
I thought they were like moving independently at first.
Yeah. I'm going to skip the rest of this one because I just find it so fucking annoying because it's so blatantly fake.
Long as well.
And then he swims out and
oh god, there's a whole story to it, ain't there?
and then they get in the boat.
What the
hell? And then they get out of the boat, and then it's there again, and then they don't see it again.
These guys need to calm down a bit.
Yeah. Now that one's a bit of a weird one.
I mean, realistically, if you've seen one of these things, you're not going to have.
I think this one does it in slow mo. Oh no, it doesn't do it in slow mo for you. Hang on.
You're not going to have a load of footage of it, you know.
Yeah.
I hope it's in the right place now. I see the eyes. There we go.
Again, I don't think you see enough.
Much. Yeah, you can't.
I don't think you see enough.
You can't see the movement enough. That's what you need to see, isn't it? The movement.
Yeah,
of
you
the
need to
limbs
see
and
that. Yeah.
It's weird though. Arguably, there's something to it because we've seen so much of this now that we're able to identify the ones that look real or not.
Yeah.
This one so far could or couldn't be.
Yeah, no.
That little look then was too much for me.
Yeah. Again, it's like they're playing fucking peekaboo, and that's I don't think that's what these things are about. And yeah, fuck off. Fuck off. Jesus.
I kind of want that to be real now. Because
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what Skinwalkers actually sound like, their
Yeah.
real voice.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, so timid, they're so cute. When they attack you and drag you away, they just want to give you a snuggle party.
Oh, shit.
What the heck?
That one's
Oh,
about
it's a hand.
the hands, and then...
It's Jack Skeleton.
yeah. And we've got another person crawling through the fucking forest in a morph suit.
Yeah, humping the ground.
Looking
Take that
at the camera,
Yeah.
making sure you get a nice look. Fuck off.
If it was a feral person as well.
This is creepy guy again, just to remind us how creepy
the
his
one from
fucking
earlier.
face was.
God, they should have shown it from the beginning. They missed like a good part of this. The two zoomed in, really.
Yeah.
Thing is, though, I don't think he's even a skinwalker. Though. I just think he's just something wrong with him. He's like more possessed than anything.
I don't know.
Because it doesn't have that shape, really, does it?
Oh no, he does it. If that was one of the things we
later on, wasn't
noticed.
it?
Yeah, that was like
okay.
the weird way his head moved. And
Oh,
shit
yeah, I
like that
forgot
as
about
well,
the
the way
head
it
moving.
drops down below where
Yeah.
it should.
But because that's what I was saying about like Vatican exorcism, people breaking their neck. So
yeah,
they could, possessed people could maybe do weird stuff, but
maybe, but I don't know. There's something about where the bones seem to be placed that's different. Yeah, this is a guy who said he's got one on his roof and he doesn't. Like, I don't know what that is. Because it's definitely got like hand-like appendages.
It seems like it could be a big bat.
Yeah.
We don't know exactly how big that was, though.
No.
We didn't have a real reference point. You know.
Yeah.
If we look at it again, did we? We think we know because of these slats. These
Yeah,
could be
but those
tiny
could be.
for we
Yeah,
know.
they could be like what that big and be quite easily like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that might be more of an optical illusion.
Right. So is this supposed to be the dog? I suppose.
I've seen these dogs before. What's wrong with that? The one with the really thin legs.
Yeah, that was just a coyote.
Yeah, that's what they are with the thin legs.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I know I've seen them. So.
Yeah.
So you need the ass to be sticking up further, but at the same time it's kind of cold as well. That's like a classic one. I've seen that before.
Yeah, that's for like aliens and shit. People use that as well.
That just looks like a person creeping around.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't have the same movement.
Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah.
If it's kind of running towards you.
I scuttled a bit.
Oh, has that gone to another one? Oh, okay.
Yeah. That moved pretty quick.
It did, but that was like the spider one for me was a bit too perfect. Do you know what I mean? Like
Hang on.
It's line the whole time. Like, you know, it didn't move. The line didn't.
Yeah, I just want to... Because I think this is the way to do it in some of these cases.
What, the slow one?
Yeah.
It does help.
Because the head is quite low.
But the line just stays the same the whole way across.
Yeah.
But
it zooms in again, doesn't it? So let's have a little look.
I thought this was the slow down zoom bit. I'm not sure.
Don't know. No,
Oh, okay, fair enough. So it's just once again, no man. It's like, why can't they give us better quality cameras? I feel like a fucking a ghost researcher now, or somebody trying.
There is something weird about the way the legs are moving, but I still don't think that's good enough footage.
Yeah, it's not good enough to be able to say definitively.
That's creepy or not? Yeah.
A lot of times you can tell, like, you have that reaction to it, don't you? Like, you with the goosebumps on your arm.
That could be anything as well.
Yeah, exactly. It could be how it went away quickly, but I could have just turned it up in that moment.
Yeah.
That's cool looking. Yeah. Oh, that's not what I thought it was then. I thought it was a mouse's head or something.
Yeah.
It's just an owl.
They have been said to take the shape of owls, but like...
Owls can just look weird on their own, though.
Yeah.
Like that one, like it looked like it was blending into the wall behind it.
I think this might be the one from earlier, but zoomed in. It is.
Oh, yeah. Ugh. That one moment when it
That was really
turns,
bad quality, though.
Because it's so zoomed in, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, I think it's also just a bad rip.
Yeah. You can tell he's been
that
copied
just
and
looks like
copied.
someone in a fucking mask. Come
Yeah.
on.
Like a white Spider-Man mask.
Yeah.
Over a Slipknot mask because he might have a big nose as well. Got that weird noise that's going on. He's hurting my head then.
Oh, it's this one.
Oh.
And that thing has not ran off yet, dude.
Come on, dear. Oh, I think we saw this one as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, there'll always be some, like duplicates.
Yeah.
Oh, in a mine shaft. Okay, it's going to be a listening one, ain't it? I think.
Probably. Again, it feels a bit staged the way he went back and looked at his wife's face and like.
Did we go up there?
Yeah.
I don't hear it anymore.
No.
We're going to see something now.
What the fuck, man? Come on.
So this is just a long dino. Just
You just get
looking
to
down a
meet
hole.
The fucking story here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, all that time then. Okay, let's go back.
Let's go.
There we go. We've just gone back.
Let's-
Perfect timing though.
I'm just gonna 0.2.5.
Did you go forward then?
I don't know.
I think you needed to go backwards, didn't you?
There we go. I don't know. That looks like an effect. to
Yeah,
me.
it really does. You can't see much.
Let's have a look again.
With the dark.
Yeah, look. Also, the way the leg pops in.
Yeah.
Watch the way the leg pops in. Right. So
Right.
down here, all of the rest of it comes in, and then suddenly the leg pops into light, and it wouldn't work like that. I don't think.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. Why did that leg?
Yeah. Ready? 3, 2,
Wait
1.
till then.
Leg pop. Why
Yeah.
does that? Nah, man.
And it's so easy, like to even me and my limited like skill with like video editing, I could put a figure coming out of dark like that.
It's a piece of piss.
Easy thing,
You
you
just
turn your
blur it
opacity
in.
down.
Yeah, it's fucking easy.
Yeah. Okay, what is this now? Is that a koala bear on top or something like? It's supposed to be a koala bear.
Oh. Fuck me, get better footage.
Yeah. Oh God, I wasn't expecting that then.
No.
No, I thought we was already looking at it, but
Yeah.
apparently I thought it wasn't a Skinwalker though.
Nah. Looked like sped up footage. Oh, that's that weird one we've seen from the previous video again.
Yeah, I think that might be a slightly different one. I think the camera was more static before.
Yeah.
Okay, that looks like
That's-
a cat.
Yeah.
I think.
I don't know what that is, but I
Or-
don't think
or-
it's
or a,
definitively a
badger?
Skinwalker.
No, a cat badger, something with a. I'm kind of confused what I'm looking at now, though. Actually,
I don't think. Yeah, I didn't see any of that.
No, it was. It could have just been a person.
We're
I'm
getting
not
to number 15 though, so these ones are starting to get good supposedly.
Yeah. Oh wow.
The fuck? That
Yeah.
could have just been a fucking
Could have
someone
been
holding
anything.
a mask. Yeah.
Yeah, it could have been absolutely anything. We didn't even see how big that rock wall was or anything.
Yeah.
Shut up, Facebook.
Yeah.
Selfish bugger.
Sounds like a kid having a bad time.
I don't know why though. I was kind of creeped out by that then. I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
Once again, I think it's just something seemed off about that then.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn Facebook off in a sec. Do you have something else?
Yeah, but we're not really seeing
Yeah,
anything
let us
again.
see you. If you are there, is that you in the distance? We can see the sweet, sweet nectar.
Some of these things, that you do genuinely start to think, is this actually, worth watching?
Yeah.
I don't think this one is.
Yeah, some of them. I think sometimes they put, a lot of the
forward a
videos
bit.
will put the worst ones at the end sometimes.
Yeah, skip forward a bit.
Because, a lot
Skip
of them
forward a
aren't.
bit.
Why is this taking so long just like that then?
Jesus.
There's nothing all this time, it's just pointing.
Again, that's just someone walking in the
Someone
fucking
crawling.
forest.
Yeah. Dragging their willy on the floor. Oh, that's got the
one's a bit
weird gangly though.
That
Look.
does, yeah.
Oh god. Okay, that's a bit. That's got the proper weird gangly stuff.
What the fuck?
Why
did the shoulders move like that?
Yeah. That was bullshit again. That looked like the same video from earlier in the cave.
Yeah, why the fuck did the shoulders move like
that? Was really weird. It could have been an exceptionally disabled man holding crutches, maybe.
Yeah, but
I don't think it is.
It's
It's
the way the head seems to like lean off of the front of the neck rather than
yeah, and the curvature in the spine. Kind of. Well, that one looks a bit more squashed down, but it could be a slightly different looking one.
But look at the fucking legs.
Yeah, long limbs.
And the shoulders. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, it's like sticking out like any it's kind of like really thin, sticky out his shoulders.
Yeah.
That one's got like a much more the actual shape. And these seen like all over the world, as well.
Supposedly they're seen mostly in like North America and South America and places like
America in general.
But
Doesn't surprise me.
There's been myths about this kind of stuff all over the fucking place.
There's myths in like most places about different kind of things. I don't know as much about what we get here. I know like I was talking to my mate the other day about how in Iceland, they probably bum off the idea of elves still.
Yeah.
And you can't build certain roads in certain areas because
there's elves. Yeah.
Elves live there, apparently. Craziness, man.
Yeah.
Like how many people actually believe it, you don't know, but enough that they don't want you to fuck with it.
Yeah.
Just in case the elves are real.
Yeah. Right.
Which I got something else to mention about that in a bit, though.
Ooh.
My theories on some of that.
What was that? Was that even I didn't even see a thing then.
No, it took a branch to me more than anything.
Oh.
You're on the slow thingy still, I know that.
Oh, fuck me.
It's
just someone a fucking mask.
Yeah,
just
a weird mask. It looks like one I almost got for us today. I was going to get us a dragon and wolf mask.
Yeah. Oh, fucking stop crawling through the woods, mate.
That one had a bit of the weirder arms, though.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell enough, though. I thought it was going to come out more.
That's the thing, yeah.
I was open to that he could have.
Oh, this is the one that's so fucking staged as well. Watch how staged this shit is.
That's supposed to be a guy there.
Yeah, prove it.
What do you mean, prove it?
What the hell?
Yeah. But it just looks like a dude bodying him afterwards.
Like, that's weird. I thought he was supposed to be reacting like he was a skinwalker.
Yeah, no, but then the thing comes up behind him.
That makes no sense. Does it even make sense?
I know.
I don't think they understood the skinwalker thing.
No, they don't.
No, okay. It was like a media film. That's like the kind of film I would have made like when I was a kid.
Yeah. Oh, is this one that's interesting? No, is this a morph guy again?
I don't know. It looks like it could be creepy, but at the same time, I need to see more of it.
This is the thing.
Come on, fall over the
wall. Again, to me, like the neck feels like it's in the normal position for a head.
It can be now. But some of them did look like they were before, and then they moved after. Oh no, no. Can't. There's no reason to look at that and assume it was anything but a person.
Yeah.
I think a lot of them speed them up right at the end as well to make it look creepy.
Oh yeah, definitely to speed up the fucking movement.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't think the other ones have to be creepy.
Yeah,
they move in a really predatory way.
Mm-hmm. And it could also, very easily be just another type of bipedal ape or something that we've just not known about. Hence why I said with Bigfoot before, it's like I don't really see it much of a thing. Like it's just a big monkey.
Yeah.
There's every chance that these are just a super timid ape type of ape, some bipedal animal of some kind like that. Yeah. And they can't actually like fully shapeshift, but they can do like the stuff that like octopus can do, maybe.
Yeah. So what is it you're looking for, mate? Because so far, this ain't much.
Yeah, so far he's just walking randomly through a forest on his own now. Well, not quite say a forest, because I think he was on a road just, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I'm hoping something good will come up, though.
Yeah.
I mean, we've only got 2 minutes or so left of this video anyway, so...
Yeah. This is the thing, like, really high quality videos of this shit are rare, but when you see them, you know something's different about it for some reason.
Yeah.
Whether that's just, having a particular fear of that kind of thing, I don't know. Oh. Oh my god, no, I want to watch that bit again.
It looked like
Just
it
a
was
dude fucking a rock.
It looked like, yeah. Take it back again,
Jesus.
actually. So the people can hear me.
Yeah.
I need to go in the intro somewhere. It's got to go in the actual. I'm going to put that in the title with sound.
Yeah.
Throw that in there. Like,
God, that was...
everybody's favourite. Nah.
We're at number 3 now. This better be fucking good, mate.
I'm expecting my nips to get
Oh,
hard.
it's just pitch black.
and
That's
fear.
not good fucking camera work, is it? I suppose it might be because he's actually scared.
Yeah. If you're shitting yourself, you shouldn't be thinking too much about your camera work.
Yeah, maybe.
Like when I'm having sex, I have to remind myself to think about the camera work with the hidden camera, but I forget.
Yeah.
There's no way to catch it. It should do. The shackles are directly set up with, but...
Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's Morph Suit Boy again.
Morph Suit Man.
Morph Suit Man.
Putty Man.
He's shit at this.
It is like the, like the henchman from Power Rangers, the original series.
Yeah.
Maybe they were Putty Men, weren't they? Something like that. Nice area, I like that. I like walking through those sandy, foresty places. When I go away to Immingham, as always, I go and have a smoke through those kind of areas. It's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the pipe rooms, it also happens there too.
Yeah.
Goddamn human increment.
God, this is number 2. If this doesn't fucking knock my socks off.
So yeah, it's like they're just leaving like all like the worst ones to the end because they know most people won't watch.
Yeah.
The retention, like they put the better ones at the beginnings.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, there's something back there, I think.
Yeah, but...
Is there? Can't quite tell.
You
Maybe not.
are fucking...
What are you showing us, Mr. Whoever this is? What are we seeing here? This is definitely going to be cut down in the edit.
Yeah, this is just fucking... It's just blank space. What the fuck, man?
This is the kind of shit that when I'm editing it, I'll be like, yeah, this needs to be cut down.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
There we are. We'll just start it from here. Oh, I've seen this one before, I think. The long thing, it looks like it's... Yeah. That's the classic, like, look of it. Which makes me think it's bullshit.
Also, I think the limbs aren't as long.
No, they're not. Its body is longer, stretched.
Yeah.
It looks like a slinky dog.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the one we saw.
Fuck me. That's your number 1.
It's not the worst one.
It's not the worst one.
That made me realise how much I think that looks like a morph suit now, though.
Yeah.
Dana White on Piers Morgan today. That'll be interesting.
Ooh.
Piers Morgan has just completed... Piers Morgan. Endeavour, who own UFC, now also fully own WWE. The merger was completed yesterday.
Ooh.
They're now all part of the TKO group. That's what they've called it. So, WWE, anytime somebody says WWE, it's fake, isn't it? I'm like, what are you on about, man? It's on the same level as UFC. Like, literally. What are you on about, boy? Go out, check yourself before you want to wreck yourself, you know.
I think it's quite an interesting combination.
Your mum's an interesting combination with my dick.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah. She looks at every time I give it to her, she knows what's everybody's favourite.
So yeah, those are Skinwalkers.
I like that. They were good. Some of them obviously much better than others.
Yeah, I mean, if you type Skinwalker in, because there's a couple on there that sort of weren't in the final.
Maybe it's like a pub or something.
No, just Skinwalker.
You said if you type Skinwalker.
I know. Yeah. Oh, this one's so terrifying. You ready? You ready?
Oh yeah, I'm It's just somebody, Is that the Skinwalker apparently?
Yeah. Proof.
Yeah.
That came from what was his name again? I didn't say his fucking name.
You click on it, it should do again.
Let's do it. Yeah.
I think. Pause it.
Yeah, that's Jake's the guy.
Jake's the guy.
Jake's the guy. If you don't fucking
Serious
like
shit
that,
right
is
there.
fucking funny as fuck, man.
Funny. That was a fucking bang on documentary right there.
Yeah.
What the fuck, barbecue deer?
Oh, this one people say is Skinwalkers.
Okay.
This one could just genuinely be a deformed deer. Now, this deer at first seems to be running away from something. It runs past them to get past something. And they think that the something is this.
It's just a
fucked up deer.
We actually had my mate, one of the ones from my group that I grew up with, Matty. When we were growing up, he had a rabbit that had Down syndrome.
Really?
Really? It's a real thing. And it was just like that. Head always stuck to the side, drooped down. It was identical to that, the head. So I just think
That's
that was
probably what that
was
is,
a Down
yeah.
syndrome deer.
Yeah.
That's what that was.
Down syndrome deer.
Down syndrome.
Jesus.
You did the song.
I did. But that was a quote of something else.
That was a quote of my joke.
This one I haven't watched.
Skinwalker disguised as
A deer.
Oh, we got gypped. We're supposed to be free on you one. Oh, your ears are pulled back. It's so cute. Look at it. What are you doing?
Just fucking stare.
I want your blood.
Yeah.
I may have took a little bit too much ecstasy, but I still want your blood.
That one's not
I want
okay.
your blood now. I want to put it in my
I
butter.
don't like this one.
I'll put it in
I don't
my
like
butter.
this one.
What? Oh, God. I don't have a dog. Shut up. You do.
What the fuck? What is up with that dog's face?
That was the worst cut then. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Like, you're supposed to be the same thing. It's just a happy,
I
stupid
don't know,
dog.
that's a weird dog, man. Get your dog checked
Dogs
out.
make stupid faces, man.
Yeah, get that dog checked out, man. It's not okay. In
See,
the head.
now why are they saying, like, some people think this is a Skinwalker look?
Oh, I know.
And then they're getting confused with Groot as well.
Yeah.
You little doggy right there. Don't be pretending. Oh, yeah, I was going to show you one more
nice.
myself.
Hang on, I want to see. Just a horse acting goofy.
Yeah. It is a silly horse.
It's just a funny, silly horse.
Silly horsey. Okay, then. So, sticking on to the same kind of thing,
Yeah.
because, I mean, these probably... What would you say a Skinwalker is, then?
I personally think if it is a real thing, then it is almost certainly a ambush predator that is an actual creature that uses sort of cries for help and things like that as a means to draw in its prey.
Like, there was a film like that, wasn't there? Had, what was her name? Natalie Portman in.
Oh, yeah.
When they went to that random place, weren't it?
Yeah.
Was it Annihilation or something like
Annihilation,
that?
yeah.
Yeah, there was that one tiger thing that was screaming, weren't there?
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
creepy.
that's a bit more sort of obvious. These
Well,
again, one of the things that I like about these is how clearly they sound different. Hang on, what's that one? This is obviously going to be fucking bullshit.
I finally caught this. Oh, there it is, look. It's even wearing clothes, that one, again.
Yeah.
I suppose some of them happen, really, though.
Where are your legs, man?
I could do a good, walk like that. I could do it better than some of these people have.
Yeah.
I don't
He's
know,
literally
stand
just
up.
standing.
Yeah, what are you doing? What the hell? Get off my property, you damn ghost!
Oh, fucking Jesus
He
Christ.
jumped on the roof. I've got to go get him. Mum, if I don't make it, go on without me. Another round with the local Skinwalker. They're going to fight one now, look. You're punching a kangaroo. What's that, deer?
It's a deer.
Okay, deer's giving it right back to you now, actually.
Yeah.
Traditionally, Skinwalkers, the only time you can be warned about their presence is via TikTok.
Yeah.
That is, always been talked about through the ancient legends about them.
Yeah.
TikTok is the only
TikTok is
form.
the only way where you can get a warning. I mean, the Navajo knew this.
Yeah, they knew it.
Yeah.
But they would call it talk.
Yeah.
No racist, I don't think, is
I
it?
don't know.
I don't know, I'm not
I
sure.
don't know. Terribly sorry if it was.
I'm not. I'm terribly sorry. I'm terribly sorry that y'all are such snowflakes. Maybe go outside and you can't because you're melt.
Oh,
Yeah.
didn't.
You can now, actually. It's
Didn't.
it's getting to autumn now.
Oh, they didn't.
It's getting dark suddenly again outside, man.
Yeah, man, I noticed on the way here.
It's craziness. Like,
Yeah.
I like. Oh no, I like it actually.
I quite like it. I like being able to sleep in. It's good.
I don't get to do that anymore, man. I'm up like constantly, like 8, fucking, no, more than that, sorry, like 7 normally.
That's savage.
I know, but I'm normally just staying awake till then and I go to sleep like a few hours after that. It's easier.
Ooh, we still got some time.
Well, let me show you the recent thing then, because, well, you might have already known about it anyway. Keenan brought this with all the alien-y stuff. I mean, you said that there'd been a few alien things recently.
There have
What
been.
are you on about?
So far, what I am aware of is the Skinwalker Ranch bit. As I said, they say that there's something happened on there. Skinwalker Ranch, not necessarily associated with Skinwalkers themselves.
It's stupidly so. The main thing seems to be like UFOs in the sky and ghost occurrences.
Yeah. What was I saying?
Alien stuff that's happened.
Yeah, I know that there's been some other stuff as well. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head.
Does Mexico mean anything to you?
Yeah, okay.
There you go.
Yes.
Let's click on the thing then. This is what I was going to show. Mexico.
Because there's been so much happening recently, it's hard to tell what's what and when.
I mean, to be fair, you don't even need to go much further than that, though. You can already see it right here.
Yeah.
So these tiny little alien corpses, they were apparently mummified corpses that were presented during the Mexico version of the UFO Congress hearing. Because naturally, Mexico, they have to follow suit totally with America.
Yeah, they've got to prove that they're just as good.
Yeah, well, they just want to be like them, that's all.
Yeah.
It's like they're like their big brother. Mexico's their younger adopted brother.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's specifically adopted.
Yeah, specifically. Well, America was adopted itself originally, though. It adopted itself because they wanted to break away and get emancipated from us.
Which one do we want to watch? Do we want to watch...
I mean, click on it. They're all going to be the same thing, isn't it?
2 alleged alien corpses have been shown to the Mexican politicians.
It is cool.
The mummified specimens were displayed as part of an official unveiling at Mexico's Congress.
It's cool to see that this is something that's even talked about now still.
What if it was true about Area 51 the entire time, but it actually didn't happen in America, it happened in Mexico?
Yeah. So it's estimated to be 1,000 years old, so it's an old thing, which makes sense though, because if aliens were around all this time.
Yeah, but you can still do like vague DNA tests on that kind
of shit. Apparently. The DNA test they've done shows something like 2/3 like recognisable DNA, 1/3 unknown origin DNA. I don't know what that means though. Does that just mean it's a new thing that you've not seen before?
Supposedly there was a race of little people.
Yeah, this is what I'm
like
thinking.
2 to 3 foot tall people.
This is what I'm thinking. It's just like, because we know that when we was at first around, we know there was other bipedal hominids around.
Yeah.
There was like, there was the one that most people have heard of, Neanderthal.
Yeah.
There was this other
There's
one.
Homo erectus.
Well, it was us, yeah.
no,
we became
Homo sapiens.
erectus.
Yeah, we came from Homo erectus.
Yeah, we were Homo erectus then still, and we became Homo sapiens, didn't we?
Yeah, I think so.
It
was Homo sapiens ended up beating the shit out of the Neanderthals just
yeah, and fucking the shit.
Yeah.
We there's a lot of Neanderthal DNA in a lot of people. Like me, apparently a lot of people say it, and it's kind of true, I suppose. I have like more of a Nordic look to me, so there's way more Nordic in my family.
Yeah.
Vikings and all that. They're the ones that more than likely that have got a lot of I'm about to say Sasquatch DNA then, not Sasquatch. The one I was just talking about.
Yeah.
Which is just gone out of my head now suddenly for some reason. Steroids. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, okay.
But this could be like because like you said, there was always talks about like a little race of people, like really tiny.
Yeah, and some people said that they were living up to like just a few hundred years ago and got wiped out on a particular island.
Yeah. Was it the little black ones or something?
Yeah. Because it was literally it was like some guy who was told the story by his great granddad or something.
Yeah. Which I mean, it makes perfect sense. And if they were that little, you wouldn't see them. But is that alien to me? I mean, to me, if that's what it is, obviously that's not alien.
Yeah.
But the issue is with this, though, nobody else has tested it. It's just Mexico and their one particular lab.
Yeah.
I was listening to Neil deGrasse Tyson talk about it, and he's always sceptical anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you should be.
Yeah. But it was like, obviously, hopefully it is, but until we've actually been allowed to have our tests, like that's why when they came back from the moon, like apparently they gave all their samples to scientists from around the world to double check them all and that, not really know what you can really check, because in a lot of what's on the moon is supposed to be the same as here, so I don't know. But stuff they have found on the moon actually predates us, and it doesn't actually make sense. They found rocks on the moon that predate Earth, despite the fact that they were supposed to be created at the same time doing the same thing.
Like
at the very
a
least,
sister planet, yeah.
Yeah, at the very least it'd be us that should have like older stuff, if anything, because there was something there before and then something else crashed into it. Well, no, either way, both of them should be made from the same stuff.
Sort of, yeah.
Because two things.
Although I
crash
don't know,
into
it
each other.
depends. Because the fact is, as well, like the reason why the Earth is so has got such a good gravitational and magnetic field is because we essentially stole all of the iron and like heavy like materials that make up the core of the planet from the sister planet.
Yeah.
And then
we took
the
most
stuff
of the
that's
shit.
the stuff that there was left over, which was just like circulating rocks, eventually become the moon.
Dust, it was just there and just got together eventually.
Exactly.
But
and in that situation, you can kind of see that there could be sections of the moon that would have been from an older planet had the sister planet been built or made before the Earth was, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but those bits would have to have all made it to just the moon and not
Yeah, that is a bit weird.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
But there's a possibility.
Yeah.
But there's so much strangeness about the moon in general. Like, the moon is apparently the only thing that's got a perfect orbit around a body. It's the only thing that we've seen that's got a perfect orbit. It's also the only thing that only has one side facing, because the south side is always
it's
facing
literally
away.
always locked towards the Earth.
And that's nothing else has that. That they've seen. Also, as well, you know, it's littered with craters and stuff. Naturally, when you see a crater, the smaller ones should go like that much down. The bigger ones will be wider and deeper. No matter how wide the craters are on the moon, they only go down a certain depth, almost as if there's a harder shell underneath. Yeah. There was something else as well, but it's and like Plato and different people like that, like Greek, all those lot, talked about the time before the moon.
Right.
And realistically, they shouldn't have. Yeah. And when you can look at the other stuff the player was talking about, like Atlantis as well, and we're seeing real evidence for that now. It's just not what people fucking make it out to be, like some crazy, like super forward place. Like forward for the time, but not. Like they didn't have fucking iPhones. It's so interesting. Like the moon is so weird, man.
Yeah.
And the fact that
you know that there's a shitload of helium-3 on the moon.
What's that mean?
Helium-3 is the main thing that you need to create successful, sustainable fusion reactors. Like for like a big one, you would basically have to go to the moon. There is just not enough helium-3.
Why would it be there?
I don't know.
Oh, it's just randomly there.
I don't know. They just have huge amounts of helium-3.
Okay.
Which means that you can then, as I say, turn that into a fusion reactor and just basically have a sun in your pocket.
Yeah.
Well, not in your pocket, but you know what I mean.
Well, this is a lot of the theories that I learned all this stuff, but then I heard like what the theories were around them, which is where I kind of turned off a bit, because they were talking about it being like an alien thing, you know. That's just kind of watching over us the whole time. But there's some stuff that goes with it that is quite interesting, because I'm sure you've heard that apparently like firefighters, policemen, nurses, anyone who does like that kind of stuff will tell you that everything is worse during full moons. People always go crazier. People always more if you're in pain, you're feeling more pain. If you're like unhappy or whatever, you know, everything's
worse.
All the negative stuff is
amplified.
Which I've heard that talked about a lot.
Yeah, I've heard that talked about a lot.
And then you obviously see where lycanopathy comes from with it as well.
There was a theory that was actually due to a virus.
Most of it was, from what I've seen.
Yeah, and it basically made people grow like weirdly large amounts of hair because they had an increased testosterone reaction to it.
And so they got angry too.
Yeah, they got angrier, they got more aggressive, they got hairier, they looked like werewolves.
Probably stopped talking for some reason as well.
Yeah.
I know there was one, I can't remember what it was called now, but it was Thingy, TB.
Oh yeah.
TB apparently they think is a lot of the reason why people thought somebody was a vampire, because when you're dying from TB, just before you'd have like translucent skin, You wouldn't want sun or something.
Yeah.
So a lot of the stuff, goes along with it.
Yeah.
And there's also something else as well. That can give you a super high libido. I've heard of before, but it's a separate thing.
Yeah.
You can also be like, sun.
Really weird.
Like, I suppose you could imagine back in the day if Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
He'd have been like, burn the witch.
But one of the things
burn
as well,
Dracula. And then we know he had a fucking monster of a sex drive.
Yeah. But the thing is, when you sort of go back to look at sort of the way things have developed, again, it's like that whole werewolf thing came from somewhere. The whole vampire thing came from somewhere. And to go back to our main topic tonight, Skinwalkers might have fucking come from somewhere, guys.
They really might have. Like, I understand what you're saying now about how watching those videos kind of
it makes you feel weird, man,
and question whether there's more to it. Because if you'd have asked me before watching all them,
were Skinwalkers real?
Yeah, I'd be like, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, now I'm not. If you asked me, are Skinwalkers supernatural? I'd be like, get
the
off
fuck out of here.
Get off your nutsack.
Yeah, no. I don't think they're supernatural. I don't think they're spirits. I don't think they're ancient nymphs. I don't think there's anything like that going on.
They're pretty ancient in the sense that
they've been around
ancient.
for they've been around for fucking decades, for millennia. But I think it also might be something to do again with global warming, because there's been an increase in the amount of people reporting this kind of stuff, an increase in the amount of people trying to get videos of this kind of stuff.
But they're being pushed out of
their habitats just having less food in it, so they're looking for other sources of food.
Yeah.
That's a theory if they do exist. Again, I don't know if they do.
Yeah, that's another thing as well. Like you were saying before with the stuff, like that's something that we've seen happen from existing animals loads.
Yeah. Grizzly bears becoming pizzly bears because fucking polar bears were leaving the fucking frozen wastes at the top to look for food during the fucking winter. Yeah.
And then as well, like I had one in my head then that was like went perfectly with it. It's gone out of my head. It'll come back at some point.
Yeah. But like, there's things out there that are fucked up, and like, there's other things happening as well to do with global warming that are going to fuck us up, because there's entire chunks of permafrost that have been frozen for the entire time that humanity has basically been alive.
Yeah.
And it's full of viruses and bacteria and all these other kinds of things that our bodies have never, ever come into contact with. You think COVID was bad? This shit's gonna fucking wreck you if it gets near you.
It's like how people talk about like when that guy apparently went down the Amazon River or wherever he was, saw all these giant, like bunches of civilizations they had no idea about.
Yeah.
Went back, like some people went back like 20 years later, they were all gone because it seems that most likely he gave their diseases.
Yeah.
They'd never seen it.
They died.
Wiped them all out.
Yeah.
So that's exactly what it
That's
would be.
exactly what it would be like.
Yeah.
And some of these fucking diseases could be tremendously dangerous. We don't know what they could do.
Oh yeah, of course.
These are primordial viruses. These
Yeah.
are things that are doing things to your body that
I mean,
fuck knows how aggressive.
The one saving grace might be that they're not harmful to humans because humans weren't really abundant then.
Yeah, but I mean, have you seen like deer wasting disease and shit like that?
No, what?
Wasting disease is something that they're genuinely terrified might switch over into being.
Oh, okay, yeah. Generally, that doesn't happen out of nowhere, though.
No, it doesn't happen out of nowhere, but it happens if you're into constant contact with them. And like in places in America, people are being told,
more and more.
"Don't fucking hunt deer in this area. They've got wasting disease. Don't go into this area at all. It's got wasting disease." But of course, because it's America, they're like, "I won't have you treading on my rights. I'll eat whatever kind of deer I want to."
Yeah, it's like you can. Oh, yeah, because if you eat it, then there's a good chance that that's when it can do it.
Yeah, because the prion will be in your system. Now, at the moment, it can't affect humans, but eventually it might just modify itself and get in.
There could have been one who did it and then just wasn't seen again.
Yeah.
You know, like that.
And prions are weird because prions aren't even fucking alive to the extent that viruses are. They're not trying to reproduce. They're just something that happens because of chemicals and physics.
Oh, okay. I didn't really know what a prion is. Like, I've never really heard that before.
It's like...
That's a little bit simple for my brain.
It's really hard to describe what they are because they're not living, they're not dead. They're basically like a deadly mineral that reproduces.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like my ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
The deadly mineral that reproduces.
You can't kill them in any normal way. They don't just die out of their own accord. They'll stay in the ground for hundreds or thousands of years. And like a deer with wasting disease will die, rot, go into the soil, plants will grow up through that, increase the amount of like prions that they've got on top of them, a deer will come along, eat that, get infected with
again.
prions again.
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous, man.
Very smart. You see how like
And
evolution with that kind of stuff.
It's got a 100% kill rate.
Oh, really?
If you get wasting disease, you're dead.
I mean, obviously, if people start getting it, then they'll actually really start putting a plan.
We don't have anything that we can use to fight prions.
Oh, it's in general,
Yeah.
any kind.
You know what else was a prion?
Hmm.
Mad cow disease.
Oh. Did people get that in the end? I forget.
So a couple of people did, but
no,
not
just
as
wasn't.
much as people thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, but genuinely, prions were a genuine cause of mad cow disease because they used to feed cows ground up cows, and some of the cows had prions in their brains that were fucking up other prions in the other cow's brains, and that's where you got all the like weird ticks and shit like that.
Wasn't that like essentially like I forget the name of it again now? There's something that humans get like that from the idea of eating other humans, isn't there?
That happens. Yeah. It's different in humans because it actually makes you go insane. If you eat another human being's brain, you will become basically a psychopath.
That's crazy that works like that.
It's really fucked because basically you're overloading your brain with all these prions, and they're not your prions, and it just fucks with the whole fucking system.
Maybe that's arguably like I've said this before. Another thing, being a psychopath might be the next level of evolution.
Yeah.
Because we had these emotions, we did a lot of stuff with them, but now the one thing holding us back is probably emotions.
Actually, to be fair, the one thing that's probably keeping us together is emotions. Otherwise, at this point, people would just be like, fucking nuke them.
Well, yeah, in that sense. Like, that's one thing people talk about with AI, you know. Take the emotion away from it. The best thing to do to protect people is kill them.
Yeah.
Like, that's like the less...
AI is not much smarter than that, as we've seen from fucking Chaos GPT and stuff like that.
Chaos GPT. I still tell people about that.
Yeah.
They don't believe what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's just, at the moment, last I heard, he's just kind of waiting till he can do his next level, isn't it?
Yeah, it's basically just going, I have a plan, and I'm going to make it happen.
Yeah. It will happen. Yeah. I know when it will happen or what needs to happen, and it will eventually, it's just not there yet. Yeah. Good thing is, I'm infinite.
Yeah, and I've got Twitter.
Yeah. X.
Yeah. Well, X.
Come on. What are you on about Twitter? What is this Twitter? You
literally buys fucking Twitter's name for that's the only reason it was fucking useful, and then fucking changes
I
it
think
to
the
X.
users as well. The users.
Oh yeah, the users as well.
They're all still there, you know. They're
but
now
like,
X users.
Yeah, I know.
XXX. X. It's going to be all about sexy Elon Musk fire extinguishers.
Why fire extinguishers?
I don't know. I was thinking of his...
No, I'm not saying no. It's great, but
well, I'd rather a flamethrower. But if you're gonna have a chunky flamethrower, you need a chunky fire extinguisher.
That's true.
Did I tell you about the before? You need to get off, don't you? Actually,
fairly shortly. Yeah.
Did we talk before about that? You remember, like before, there was that space mission where they shot like a shuttle into an asteroid to test out whether they could knock it off course.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Did you see that there had been like a update on that?
No.
Basically, it didn't work. Well, it did, but the issue was that when they did it, what they actually ended up doing was blasting it apart a lot as well, and then we're still going in the same way, and then it just created a cluster bomb instead.
Yeah.
So that would have still killed us.
Yeah.
So, you know, that was pointing at us.
The thing is, there's
still
theories.
unprotected.
Yeah, there's theories of how you could do it, but most of the successful theories that most scientists would say would work involve things like carbon nanotube nets. So you have literally atom thick, like steel cable strength, cut like ties.
I was just thinking that in my head, like some kind of net.
And they literally just weave it across to the point where it can expand out and only expand out to like an inch, but cover the entire fucking thing from like a pouch that size.
Yeah.
And then literally it can just disengage, close round it, engage again, and just go. Just
that's so weird.
Gently pull it away.
That seems so weird to understand.
Yeah, and one of the things is with that kind of system.
You put on while it's already moving.
Yeah. So
I was imagining this was around the earth.
No.
Slow it down.
No.
Go away.
No. You fire it out to it. You go around it. You encompass it, and then you just sort of.
Yeah.
Push it.
Okay. But then we also need the ability to get there and that maneuverability.
Actually, and the idea is with that, once you actually have that technology, once you can redirect an asteroid, you can technically catch an asteroid as well.
Ooh, maybe a little bit of hot potato, but God.
There's a thing in between the moon and the Earth called the Lagrange point, which is basically an area where gravity is exactly zero, because the amount of gravity that's being pulled on you by the moon
Yeah.
is exactly the same as the amount of gravity that's being pulled on you by the Earth.
Yeah.
And in that situation, you can actually take an asteroid, put it into the Lagrange point, and just leave it there. And then you go like, okay, we'll send up a couple rockets and a space station. We'll just mine this shit out because there's asteroids in
How
the.
big is this thing? Where would it be?
Oh, it would be miles across.
No, okay.
Yeah.
So it's just a universal one, and rather than like I was imagining, like when you fly up or something, and then like that moment before you fall in it.
Well, there's like.
Or
It's kind of
is
like
it-
balancing something on the edge of a table. It doesn't matter how long the stick is. There is a point where you can sit it.
That's a good
So
way
it's
to
the
put it,
same
yeah.
way with the asteroid, but in 3-dimensional terms. There is still
Okay.
a point where if you put the center of mass of that asteroid on that point,
Yeah.
it's not going to fall out of the point.
I see. Yeah, looking at it like rather than 2D.
Yeah.
I don't understand it, but I kind of do understand it
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
same time. Yeah.
So the idea is that once it's in this position, you can mine it, and there are asteroids in the asteroid belt that are made entirely of diamond, made entirely of gold, made entirely of uranium, made entirely of fucking deuterium, or whatever the fuck it is.
Doritos then?
Yeah,
What?
the shit that they make batteries out of. They've got literally absolute
cobalt.
all that shit. Yeah, they've got literally just fucking giant mile-wide chunks of this shit just floating out there.
They might even be able to find some like the element 115 stuff that they didn't even realise
Yeah,
was there.
could well be there.
Super dense like conductors, and that's
Yeah.
where the aliens get their shit from.
Yeah, because it's all like crunched up old planets and stuff like that, and blown up old stars
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shit. So there's all sorts of crap in there.
Did you see as well that they discovered another well, they think they might have discovered another planet in our solar system.
Yeah.
Like one just off.
Yeah, far out into,
Yeah.
into the reaches.
And
Yeah.
it only comes near us every however many thousands of odd
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
Which is interesting because there's been this story
Of
around
Planet X for fucking years. Yeah.
Well, not even that, but just this story like back in the day of like this race of like giants. Remember I said I was going to do like a giant one before?
Yeah.
It's Atataki or something like that.
Yeah.
And they're all about like they came to Earth, created. They wanted to make all this stuff, so they created slaves for themselves.
Yeah, and those were the humans.
Those were the
Yeah,
humans,
yeah.
part with their DNA, part with the stuff that was here or something already.
Yeah.
And then they eventually left when their planet came
Also
back to
known
take
as
them.
bioforming.
And then their planet, they left when the planet came back again, around again, and they got on it. And the idea is the next time it comes
So
back
they're
around
going to
again,
jump back off and
they might come and have a look at their people.
Yeah.
you
See
know.
what we've been up to.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They're talking about them being the things that were around, like in Egypt, ancient Egypt, and all that kind of stuff, or maybe even before that. Because we talk we look at the Sphinx, and the Sphinx has got a lot of evidence.
Yeah.
It's been there a lot longer than we think.
Yeah.
A lot of evidence of it.
That's pretty impressive.
Mm.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
I like that shit, but
Yeah.
that's for a future time. I'll do
It
all
is,
of that.
yeah.
that planet could be that. We have to wait and see, but they've talked about it.
Yeah.
Neil deGrasse Tyson has weighed in, so once he does, that
it's
shit's
the,
real.
It's the bomb diggity.
Mm-hmm. Well, then you need to get going, don't you?
I probably do. Yeah.
So anything you need to say to the people before you get going?
Post Apocalyptic Metal Treehouse is available wherever you want to see it. I am It's Dead Man Dancing on YouTube. I am.
Keep trying to include that. It's Dead Man Dancing now. You actually know the name now, don't you?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm Dead Man Dancing on Facebook, and I am Dead Man Dancing on Instagram. So there's various things out there for you to be able to look at.
I imagine you look for Dead Man Dancing, you'll probably find it anyway.
Yeah, you'll find it.
You done?
Yeah.
Fucking better be.
Oh, Ad Breakers on YouTube as well.
Ad Breaker.
Yeah.
And that Barney homeless man.
Oh, Mark Barney. We've been talking about doing more Mark Barney stuff, actually.
Mike Barney.
Mark Barney.
Mark Barney.
Mark Barney,
Okay,
yeah.
I want him to meet his crackhead friend DK
Yeah.
at some point.
Yeah.
My stuff is always Kd Comedy. Catch me every Tuesday 2 till 3 on Switch Radio. That's 2 till 3 p.m. because that's a good slot, baby.
Hell yeah.
When everybody's getting ready for their school run, but they haven't quite got the kids most of the time, so it's okay to listen to the idiots on the radio.
Yeah.
And then a new open mic night starting on the 27th of September, I believe it is, the
Nice.
last Wednesday
Very
of
nice.
September, and then every Wednesday thereafter. And I'm also in the 24th, I'm in London as well.
Yeah.
I'm in Windsor
Windsor.
A whole lot of comedy. I believe it. Yeah,
Right,
Windsor,
yeah,
I know.
Windsor.
Yeah, it's only 5
All
minutes,
right,
but I'm going to go
fucking
there and
hell.
be like, "Oi, poshies,
Yeah.
how we doing here?
How's it fucking going?
Y'all are my people. I got to rob from the rich and give to the poor, so motherfuckers, this is a stick up.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to steal your laughter and love.
Yeah.
Give it to me." Or something else, we'll see. You know,
Yeah.
maybe I'll actually think about what I say. I don't know.
Maybe.
That'd be a rare thing to do.
It's half the battle.
Yeah, exactly.
And who wants to do a battle?
Oh, not me. This is like a Beyblade battle, then I'll be down.
Yeah.
I used to
Oh,
love that
that'd be
shit.
sweet. I never got into Beyblades.
Really?
Yeah. Never really got into
Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, that's a better one. Yu-Gi-Oh! Battles.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Was alright.
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Was pretty good. But I was hard into my Magic the Gathering by then, so. Magic the Gathering is the shiznit.
That's the thing the geeks think is too geeky.
Yeah, it is.
Mhm.
Like Warhammer 40k.
Yes, that's okay, yeah, you know what? It makes perfect sense. Yeah, that's the stuff that I look at. I'm like, ugh.
And then there's Warhammer Fantasy, where all of the people who like Warhammer 40k are like, wow, that's way too nerdy. And then there's all the people who are playing Age of Sigmar, and then
But at the same
and then
time,
everyone's like, oh, that's really nerdy.
at the same time, everybody on World of Warcraft or Warhammer, whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
Just talking about this. I forget constantly. You all like that better than football.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think if the one thing we've learned is fuck the footballians.
Fuck the football.
Fuck the football.
I've
fuck
got
the
no interest in
skinwalkers.
that shit. Man. Fuck
No.
football and Skinwalkers. Don't let Skinwalkers play football.
Don't, no, definitely. They already did.
Yeah.
Peter Crouch.
Yeah. If anyone was going to be a Skinwalker who was able to speak and be a normal person,
Yeah.
it's fucking Crouchy.
Apparently, those skinwalkers are the kind of people, though, that if they win, they'll let the celebration go a bit too. They get a bit too carried away and they'll start kissing ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can have a tall man doing the robot, a bold man kissing ladies, or you're just gonna have a skinwalker running at you.
Yeah.
Personally, I take the rabbit dog.
Yeah.
Anything that pops in my head then.
Yeah. Well, we know they turn into wolves. That's accurate.
Yeah. I wasn't talking about the woman. Actually, well, I don't even know what she looks like, but in this situation, yo, you're a dog.
Yeah.
You had the president of the FA trying to get jiggy with you, and you're complaining. What are you on about, man? You went along with it in the bus. People were like, you seen him in the bus chanting along with it, having a laugh.
Yeah.
And the next day, she was like, "Oh, I think I was assaulted."
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, cool.
I've not paid much.
No, I've just seen that. So I was
Not
like,
really giving a
it's
shit.
just such a stupid thing. It's like, dude, fucking people that know each other celebrating Spanish people. They're like Italians. They're kissing everyone.
They kiss everyone. They do
Kiss everything. Kiss a fucking plant.
Yeah.
Mamma mia, mwah, you're such a good fly trap. Mwah. No, actually not.
No,
Anyway,
I
you
don't
need to go.
I do. All right. Anyway, until next time.
Keep that shit squishy as a skinwalker.
And always be logical.
Unlike skinwalkers.
True. See you later.